Hello and welcome to this week's edition of a Thinking Boy podcast. I'm your host Cesar Perez with my boy Sybarite.
What's good, y'all? No, I'm joking. My name is Benjamin. Y'all can call me Benji or Sybarite. That's it.
Go ahead and tell the people about yourself, man, because I really don't know anything about you. But I gotta say,
the way we met is just it's random and weird, and it's. I mean, I'll tell you about myself, man.
Go ahead.
That's kind of the story of the theme of my life too. Like, I've been meeting people like spontaneously and randomly, and like it's been really good connections, like real people, like people who are on some cool ass, like, oh, watch my language, some cool stuff.
You're good, bro.
I can curse.
Yeah, absolutely.
See, but cursing, okay. Remind me to talk about cursing in a second. I'm not gonna curse yet, but I'm gonna keep it like real, because when I talk about this,
okay.
This is real, and cursing is not always the best option. In all honesty, that's what I feel like, you know. And so, okay, on that note. What was I talking about? Well, I'm going to do this a lot.
Connections and...
yeah, there we go. We there. Since I got it, man. Thinking boy. He's a thing.
Hey.
So, yeah, they've been really cool people, women and men alike, you know. Whether they're platonic or romantic, and I haven't had too many... That's not the point. Whether it's romantic or platonic, all of the relationships that I've been building are, like, real and genuine. And, like, if it hasn't been, I've been able to cut it and sense it. And, dead the tracks on that. Now, on to the next.
I wanted to ask you, are you a Houston native? Were you born in Houston, or did you come here moving around, or how did you end up in HTX?
In the HTX, in the H-Town, live or drown. I don't know. H-Town, hold it down. That's what I was going to say. Man, I've been here for a little over a decade, 12, 13 years, something like that. I came here around 2008, 2009. So I was like 8, 9, 10. I remember it was like 7th grade. No. It was like 5th grade. No. Wait, I don't know. Oh, the mic. Okay, cool. I got it. Now I got it. That's why those headphones are valid.
No, I'm telling you, bro. They come in handy.
Man, guys, I want to take a pause from me talking about me to just hype this guy up, first of all. I mean, he's got me on his podcast. How can I not hype him up, right? Like, this guy is legit, okay? I don't care what you say about views or membership or subscribers. This is legit. This is real, and you know what? This is a philosophy I live by personally, because I do the same thing with content creations. I told you about my podcast as well. Mm-hmm. Quality over quantity, people. I don't care. Look, I saw your video with Liliana. Shout out to Liliana. Woo, woo, woo. And shout out to Marcel. Woo, woo, woo. Number 33.
Shout out Marcel, man. Shout out to him.
33, 34, 35, and it's okay.
That's a hell of a trio right there, bro.
Right there, that's a trio right there,
that's
man.
A little trio.
And I haven't even introduced Liliana to Marcel yet. I haven't introduced Marcel to any of those people yet. Like, it's crazy. He works. You know his work schedule. You guys heard it on the last. If you haven't, go listen, man. Marcel is a great guy, and he has a lot of great stuff to say. You know, and likewise, I will say some things that maybe some of you will resonate. That's my hope. I just hope that whatever I say, whatever comes from this podcast, and this is coming back. Look, train of thought. This is coming back to the craft. The craft is what matters. It doesn't matter about...
For sure.
It doesn't matter about money or fame or success. Those things are just byproducts, guys. It's like plants and oxygen that we get. We need that crap to live, to breathe. But they just need to fucking... Like, they just doing whatever they want to do.
They're doing their thing, bro.
They're doing their thing, and it's a byproduct. They want to do what? Carbon dioxide? Or no, they take carbon dioxide.
They take carbon dioxide and
what is it?
Bring out oxygen.
Carbon dioxide plus sunlight equals oxygen plus what? Sugar or something?
Some shit like that. They make sugar.
Something like that. They need it for food and photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is how they eat, okay?
Stuff like that.
I went to school. But where am I? Train of thought. Craft. All that stuff is a byproduct, man. And let me slow down now. I'm getting heated because it's passion. It's passion, I think.
I'm loving this energy. Usually I'm worried about energy and shit like that. My boy just texted me. I think we just have a little delivery right now.
You can let me see. What was he talking about? But
I just got to open the gate for him.
Go ahead. Okay. Well, on that note, we're going to take a pause, ladies and gentlemen. Is that right? Am I right in assuming that?
If you want to. If you want, we could...
It's up to you. Or are you doing it from your phone?
No, I opened the gate already. The gate's open.
That's what's up then. Okay, so we're cool.
Mm-hmm.
They will be here in a second. But back to the topic at hand. Craft, man. Me personally, I'm a photographer. Back to myself now. Mm-hmm. I'm a photographer. I think that's what I say first, because it's the thing that I've been...
I was going to ask you, what do you like when people say, what do you do? You obviously
it's
have a
very
date.
loaded
You
question
know.
because I like to keep my hand in a bunch of cookie jars. You know that saying, have multiple eggs in multiple baskets, or no, don't keep all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly. Yeah.
My saying is don't keep your eggs in one basket, but have multiple baskets with multiple eggs. And another one is, look, I got some stuff plated and ready for you, but there's some other stuff in the oven. There's some cookies baking. You know,
Always change the menu up.
man, switch it up, because guess what? If you eat Hot Pockets for a month straight, you're not gonna eat Hot Pockets for 2 months straight.
No.
Straight up, you're gonna be sick of Hot Pockets, and I know, because guess what? I still eat pretty unhealthy.
And what a tragedy that would be, because I fucking love some Hot Pockets, bro.
Man, a Hot Pocket up, I get up.
But could you imagine getting to the point where, like,
well, you don't, and I've been there. But you know what? Guess what? This is another one. I'm gonna just give you some sayings, man.
Go ahead, man.
And it's all corny and cheesy, but if you understand the meanings, and I'm gonna explain the meanings. If you understand the stuff behind these corny sayings, like it is what it is, or easier said than done, it is real game. And that's why it's a saying. It's just become so popularized and corny. It's become something like you say it, but you don't know what it means.
it's more like a saying in passing.
Like you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Do you guys know what that means and why people say that?
I don't know what that means. No, go ahead.
I did research, and no, maybe I didn't. Someone put me on game about this, and I did the research afterwards, and I've confirmed this. But
Say it again.
you can't, or you don't look a gift. You shouldn't. You don't do this. You don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Oh.
Now this ties into things like slavery too. You don't look that in a mouth. When you look in someone's mouth, you can tell a lot about their health. Now listen to what I said. You can tell a lot about their health. A gift horse is something someone is giving someone as a gift. You don't look a gift. You don't inspect a gift and micromanage a gift. You accept it with full praise and blessing and be like, oh, thank you so much. Even if you hate the shit, thank you so much. I love this gift horse. You know, like, oh, that was weird. But no, that's what it is. That's the feeling. It's weird. Like, you don't do that. So with slaves too, what that ties into, and look, don't quote me on this one. I don't know for sure. But my thing is, it makes sense because you inspect the quality of the goods you're looking for. And in that terminology, you're looking for goods as in manpower, reproductivity, you know, something that will make a human, look at a human like a livestock, essentially. We're all animals at the end of the day, right? We treat each other like animals. Come on, talk to me, right? But
absolutely.
Like, it's just disgusting. I hate
it's been
all
that
that.
way.
I hate this kind of stuff.
It's
It
been
makes
that
me
way,
sick
you know?
to think about it, man, because I have a very optimistic glass half full kind of mentality a lot of the time. But even then, you know, even the strongest of soldiers and warriors, they get tired. Like, it's the analogy. Look, I'm just going on so much stuff. I hold this up, it's easy. I'm not doing no effort. But right now, after 10 seconds of holding it, I already feel my arm kind of limping down. I'm weak. I need to go to the gym. But no, I'm not weak. Like, if I hold this for the whole podcast, let's see how long I can hold it before I commit to putting it down, right?
So
I'm going to commit to this. It's been maybe a minute, 30 seconds, really. Realistically,
right now we're at 9 minutes. So that'd be the flat. Yeah.
At the 9-minute mark, I started this, right? And let's see how long I can hold it. It's already starting to feel like I want to put it down. Like, comfortably, I'm holding it, and it's cool. I could do this for a little longer, but
I don't want you to catch a cramp, bro.
We about to eat some food and get some system to, like, you know, settle that, like, you know, hydrate, you know, like the point of this is the social experiment. Already, okay, my arm is like at the point now where I'd be like, bro, take this shit out of my hand, like, I need to stretch, or like otherwise it's gonna hurt for a little while. I'm probably gonna be a little sore, but I'm committed to doing this.
You're already feeling.
And now I'm at the point where I'm not gonna do it for not the video anymore. My arm hurts a little bit, and now I'm just gonna stretch it out.
It probably would have been like 2. You did it 2 minutes for sure.
Yeah, and that's not even anything to laugh at. Can anyone hold their breath for 2 minutes? I used to be able to.
That's a long fucking time.
I really used to be. I used to be a lifeguard. That was my first job. Now I'm back to myself. That was my.
So you used to be a lifeguard. Holy shit.
That was my first job, brother. Yeah.
How old were you when you were a lifeguard? How old are you in general? I don't even know your age.
Oh, man. How old? You're 20?
I'm 26.
Wow. Okay. You're 3 years older than me. I'm 23 currently. And my birthday's in October. So, hey, come on. Send me some birthday gifts.
Do I look like
Give me some shit like this, man. Come on. But I want Vegeta, man. That's me. I'm Vegeta. I personify. Look, it's a mixed bag because now I'm going to talk about Dragon Ball because you got all this anime stuff. And we were going to get to it at some point.
We're going to get to it, yeah.
Now we're getting into it, baby. Vegeta is one of the most iconic characters, if not the most. I mean, Goku's the fucking protagonist, but fuck Goku, because he's like, whatever. He's cool. I love Goku.
Vegeta legitimately has
He had to dig it out the ground. The best freaking art. Most character growth. Look, nobody got more powerful.
He's fucking evil, bro. He's an evil guy.
He was an evil, malicious bastard.
Bro, they took out the whole team. The whole Z Fighters.
And look, the stuff that you see on TV was actually nerfed. Like, they cursed each other out and said vicious things to each other, too. In, like, the actual stuff. I'm sure it was way worse than the manga. I don't read mangas. I'm lazy, okay? Fight me. Fight me about it. Like, my friend sent me a website. You can watch them. Not watch them.
You can read them?
Read them, like, straight up like a column. That's better. I think my thing was I was too annoyed or lazy or ignorant to, like,
you gotta read,
try
like,
and learn how to read it backwards. I was like, I don't even like reading normally. I don't want to do that. Not that. But now I like reading. Reading is knowledge. And knowledge brings wisdom if you can apply it correctly.
For sure, bro.
That's game. Knowledge without wisdom is nothing gained. You can know the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. You could say it on a test, but do you know how to apply it? What is the Pythagorean theorem? Why do you use it? Let me tell you. When you have a right-sided triangle, a 90 degree, the other two degrees can be 45 or 30 and 60. Don't quote me. I haven't been in school for a while, but, that's kind of, or that's the two angles that triangles normally or generally end up with. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Woo, woo, woo. Math. Not everybody likes math. I do not like it, but I'm good at it. So
what was your subject growing up in school?
Man, I didn't like shit.
Really?
I didn't like shit about school. School was prison. When I graduated high school, and I fucking hated it, and I was depressed a lot throughout high school.
Man,
we don't got to talk about
bro.
that right now. That can be later in the podcast. Maybe the second session after we eat. We eat.
Yeah.
We break bread. We're going to break bread. And I love that when we break bread, when I break bread with people, because, like, eating itself, food is a cultural thing. Indian food, Chinese food, Vietnamese food, Filipino food. Give me some Filipino spaghetti any day of the week. Not a lot of people like sweet spaghetti, but it's done right.
Damn, bro, you putting me on shit. I've never had it.
I'm gonna cook some for you.
One of my best friends is
I can cook,
Filipino.
baby girl.
One of my best friends is Filipino, man. I've never had that, bro.
Or him, tell them to come on, man. Put you on. Have you ever?
I had no idea.
Ube stuff.
Bro.
Ube, guys. Ube is ridiculous.
I've heard it in my headphones.
I know
you basically tickled my ears right now. Pause, bro.
Pause. Pause. No, like, seriously, that's what food does, man. Okay, back to it. Cultural. I was at this one restaurant, right? I have 2 to 3 years of server experience. It's been 2 to 3 years. The restaurant that I work at with guys now, I'm a server now, and I told myself, oh, it was far from the mic anyway, huh? So it's cool. But yeah, guys, so I work at a restaurant now, and so I told myself, bro, that I'd never take a server position or service industry position again. The closest I was going to get was pizza delivery, and it was like, because, you get minimum wage plus 4 on the road. There's miscellaneous cents that I'm not mentioning, like it's 25s, but 7, 4, and then you get tips, man. Tips out the wazoo. And the place I worked at, yeah, so he knows what's up. And a lot of, like, people who take those jobs are the same kind of mindset people. So I meet cool motherfuckers, bro. Like,
yeah, bro. She was on his grind.
Surprisingly,
really grind on that shit.
Yeah, man. And man, I used to work open to close 3 days in a row. That's how I got 4 days off. What is it? 4, 3. That's 7. Yeah. 4 days off, 3 days. Man, and I would kill myself. Like,
shit.
Dying, not eating, sleeping, doing that. And I'm driving. I'm driving. I'm chilling. I'm jamming to my music. It's not the hardest job. But can you do that for 30 hours in a row with no sleep? I mean, come on. I sleep, but, like, it's 2 hours and 1 hour here and there. And then I get, like, a 30-minute break. Bro. 30-minute break. I go turn on my car, sit. I let the car be on for 30 minutes. Because it's worth it to burn that gas to sleep in the AC.
No, for sure.
Get 30. It's not even sleep. It's just.
Especially here, bro.
It's just this. I'm like this, and then I, like, open my eyes to look at the time. Maybe skip that song because I don't like it, and I'm just there laying down for 30 minutes chilling. That's the break. I sometimes I don't even get to eat. I mean, it's a job, a food place. So sometimes there's mess ups. You get to eat whatever and whatever. Woo woo woo. Sometimes Shawty would make us pizza. Manager, she likes us and she likes me because she knows how I work. I keep the store together, man. On the road or in the store, like, I do a little bit. Only thing I don't like doing is answering the phone and taking orders. Can y'all do that? I can do anything, bro. I can make the pizza. I can make the sauce. I can make the dough. I do all these things. We make dough fresh. You know, we don't do the frozen stuff. That's probably going to give away where I worked, but it doesn't matter. But I mean, it won't, but it will. If people in my life know.
Hey,
my
shout
friends
out.
definitely know.
Shout out,
people
bro.
who know me as like shout out.
Shout out, bro.
No, forget them. I would say fuck them, but forget them, man. They didn't treat me right.
Oh man,
the only one who treated me right was the manager who I like, and she, like I said, would cook us pizza. I mean, make us a pizza sometimes, and I definitely don't want to get in trouble for that, because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes there's a mess up, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna throw it away anyway. Just eat it.
You don't waste food.
Why would you do that? People are starving and we're hungry. Why would we not feed our employees?
Dude.
At the place I work, sorry, I'm gonna let you talk now, but like the last thing I want to say before you say something is the place I work at now, I have food in the car. They give you a free employee meal each day. Now it's a kid's meal, but it's a meal. It's food, it's sustenance, and it's like good, freaking good food. But what were you gonna say?
Yeah, so I work at a warehouse. I'm not gonna reveal what the company is.
Same as our boyfriend.
Kind of,
okay.
same, yeah, similar shit, but a different company.
Okay, understood.
And I feel so bad when they put me on an assignment and I have to like literally dump out gallons of water, bro, just because one
ridiculous.
bus. You know what I mean?
Why do we do this in America? Come on, we're a first world country, right? Very developed first world country. We have. Sorry, guys. We are a very developed. Now that we're a very developed first world country, and people here live in their first world bubble. I do.
Yeah, for sure.
I have to for my mental health, really. And I can't blame anyone else, and I can't blame myself for it. But I can blame people for being ignorant. I know what's going on. I keep myself updated on news and stuff in the world, not necessarily the news channel, because some of it is propaganda, in my opinion.
For sure.
But we all know where we can go to get real news sources. And we know that it's going to be taken down real quick, so we got to peep game real quick. Because that's what happens to real truth. When it's in the world, it gets taken down by governments or corporations or people that don't want to lose money and control.
They're trying to shut it down immediately, bro.
Why do you think marijuana and psilocybin and drugs that are Scheduled 1 and Scheduled 2 controlled substances send people to jail, and it's actually not a bad thing in some cases? Look, I'll admit drugs are bad. I'm wearing a bracelet that says say no to drugs, okay? But like, not all drugs are bad. Some drugs are prescribed. There are people who need stuff like marijuana and even psilocybin. I can send you links to the clinical trials that are being done to this day right now in this moment that I'm speaking this, because I'm involved with the processes and petitions and stuff for this, because I believe in it. You know?
Absolutely, yeah.
Even if I'm not going to use it anymore for myself, and that's kind of how I feel, I don't need to use that kind of stuff anymore. I was sober for a long time. I mean, I might have smoked last week, but like, that was it, you know? I don't be buying stuff for myself. I don't waste my money. I used to spend, and I'll say this cavalierly, I don't know if that's the right word, cavalierly, but I definitely...
candidly, maybe.
Is that what hey Siri, remind me to look up cavalierly later. But no, like...
I saw it go off over there. That's funny.
It heard. She heard. Siri is my girl.
Siri
is the one relationship that... And even then, Siri be figuring it up sometimes. That's in all relationships. Look, you're going to have conflict in any relationship. Look, see? That happened for a reason, but... In any relationship, you're going to have conflict. What matters is how you handle that conflict.
How you mend those fences.
What I believe, one of my philosophies is that any kind of like conflict or misunderstanding can be solved with like a simple conversation. Like, bro. let's
communication.
Exactly, my boy. You just took the word out of my head. But let's talk about Ben 10 for a second, because my name is Benjamin.
Shit,
and
dude.
Ben 10 was one of my most favorite. Let's talk about Danny Phantom. Let's talk about Ben 10. Let's talk about Generator Rex. That's newer, but it's still cool.
Shit.
That was by the same guy, Man of Action. Man of Action did Ben 10 and Generator Rex, and they did a couple different crossover episodes, which were fire. Go look them up if you like cartoons. I'm a 23-year-old man, but I like cartoons, and anime is not cartoons. And don't show your kids anime. Don't show your 5-year-old Attack on Titan. They're going to have nightmares, man.
That's pretty terrifying.
Attack on Titan is a pretty intense anime, and it's a mainstream one. A lot of people watch it.
It's so fucking good, bro. It's a really good
album.
album.
You know, that was the opening, and that's one of the only ones I let rock. I usually don't listen. I'm not a weeaboo. I'm an anime watcher, but I'm not a weeaboo, so I don't really listen to the openings. But look, Attack on Titan opening,
that shit goes
all
hard,
of
bro.
them are actually pretty hard. Like My Hero Academia openings are pretty cool too. Actually, a couple of them I didn't really like, but the one that goes like
that's one I never watched, but I've never seen My Hero.
It's the one where like Baku goes like stretching like this. You know, that's the one I remember because I watched it and I'm like, yeah, he's stretching, and then that one tune goes off.
Did you watch Bleach? Bleach had a fire opening for like season 1,
Bleach
bro.
is one that I didn't really get into. I don't know if it's the animation style or just the fact. Is it a long one?
I kind of stopped watching it
because I didn't watch one. I got to Skypiea in One Piece, and like, bro,
One Piece is
maybe it was the one after Skypiea because they were still in Skyland. They were in clouds and stuff, and I was like, this is getting too much.
One Piece is it's a mission. I've never seen anything. Well, I've seen episodes, but I've never seen I've never watched it in order chronologically.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I am, bro.
I'll find it later. It's in my bag over there, and I'm too lazy to get over there.
I don't know if I'll ever go down because I have friends in high school, bro. And I graduated in 2016. I just
ran into some people from high school, but no, go ahead.
And one of my friends, Jesus, he was watching One Piece. He was trying to catch up as they give you a laptop in school and shit.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah.
Games that we had on flash drive.
Hey.
Got me up on that, bro.
And we're back. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. One Piece, bro.
We're talking about anime stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Openings and stuff like
that. My homeboy Jesus was watching One Piece, bro, and he was trying to catch up.
My last name is Godson.
Damn.
Sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
Badass
Jesus
name, bro.
reminded me. My legal last name. Look, guys, don't scam me. I mean, my name is on my Instagram and stuff, so I don't think it matters. And I mean, professional stuff. I always introduce myself as Benjamin Godson, but that's my legal name, Benjamin Godson, like Godson.
That's a fucking badass name, bro.
Like, tell me that name doesn't sound like it should be written in the Hall of Fame or something.
It definitely should be on the back of a jersey. I'll tell you that.
Godson, 99. I was born in 1999.
You were talking about numbers earlier, bro.
Numbers, man. So 35, 36. 35 is obviously odd numbers, 3 and 5, right? But 36, I'm a Libra. And I don't really I don't really give into astrology 100%. I just there's some stuff I like and I resonate with. And I think that's all astrology is. If you resonate with something, because it's all really general stuff too.
It is.
In a lot of cases. Come on. I'll read some Scorpio stuff and I'm like, I do that. Does that mean I'm toxic? No.
Mm-hmm. I had my friend Helen on, and she's really into astrology, and she was breaking it down to stuff, bro.
She gave me listen to all of them.
She gave me a card reading, bro.
A tarot reading.
Mm-hmm.
See, now I always thought tarot cards were evil, and I still think that it can be. But look, one of the girls that I was talking to, she liked to do it, and she offered to do me one, and I was obviously skeptical and no. I don't want to be involved in that. But as time passed and as I matured, and this woman is one of the women that, look, a good woman can change you, change your life.
Absolutely.
She can help you grow. And a good man can do that the same way. I helped her grow. She helped me grow. I didn't date her or nothing. We were just friends and stuff like that, but we had a pretty good connection. I don't know what she's doing now. That's not important. What's important here is that I opened my mind a little bit and said, you know what? Fuck around and find out. There's not going to be any negative consequences. I don't believe so. This woman is really good. She's very good vibes with me. She's only giving good intentions to me. It's just a little game. Whatever I want to think about it to rationalize it. The point is I'm being open-minded and trying something new. And I think that that's something a lot of people should try and do.
Absolutely, bro.
Because if you allow me to put a word to it, there's something to be said about biases and cultural and societal norms that are built. What do you think money is? Money's only purpose is to be spent. I don't get why people are so frugal with it. Yes, be frugal with your money. I'm not about to spend money. I need gas in my car and some food in my belly, and that's pretty much all I'm going to spend my money on from work today. Got about $15 I can spare, right? Mm-hmm. Excuse me. 10 for gas, 5 for food. Easy split. Put the rest in the never touching pot.
Right.
Never touching. I'm gone. It's gone. I'm broke now. No matter how much money I have, I'm broke. I'll be real with you. I got $169 in my checking account and then $15 in cash. That's it. That's all to my name. But I'm broke. After I put gas, I'm broke. And even if I get $50, I'm broke. I'm broke because that 50 ain't going nowhere. That's how I feel. Right. And I'm not the type of person to care about money. If I'm spending money on something that's worth it. You know, if I'm spending money on stupid stuff, and I do, none of the stuff I'm wearing I spent money on except for my jewelry and this vest, because it was from a pop-up event from a brand that like does very exclusive, or I don't know, they're not an established brand. This is just Instagram maybe and a store website, and I just support it. I believe, don't quote me, I believe it's $100 vest that I paid $80 for. I believe that's what the deal was that we worked out.
Very stylish.
And every time I wear it, I promote it, essentially. Let me stand up for you guys, or at least turn around. There's an 8-ball on the back of it. You see that? And it's not, I like that. I like that 8-ball. Paraphernalia. It's not smoke. This one is, the raw onesie is, but this is not smoke paraphernalia. It's just a vest, but it pairs very well with the raw onesie. And I have definitely matching. Yeah, and I have the raw hoodie. Where are my sunglasses? Matter of fact, I had these. Really,
they're on your.
Oh, are they? If they're there, they're cool. I was gonna wear them here, but I didn't want them to mess up like my curls.
I feel you,
Speaking
bro.
of, my curls don't even look that good today.
Hey man, they don't look too bad.
I mean, there's no product in my hair. This is like, wow. Okay, hold on. Let me fix that a little bit.
Have you ever gotten braids and shit? Braided up?
Some girls have braided my hair before, but like I haven't, well, like black women. So they know how to braid, and they know how to put like the actual like stuff in your hair, or like braid it to look, you know what I mean? Like an actual like what is the word I'm looking for? Like
I want to say professionally, but you know what I mean?
Professionally
like,
done.
Yeah.
I mean, she wasn't a professional hair braider or stylist or whatever, technician, but she could braid for like a motherfucker. Like I told her that I would help her like book clients because my hair looked really good. In fact, I'll show you later when we pause this 30 section. I'll show you some stuff on my phone. It should have like 100% by the time.
Right now, it should be good.
It should be good, but I'm gonna let my phone sit. It's on Do Not Disturb because I'm focused here in the moment.
Hey,
you know?
I appreciate you, brother.
I told you I was gonna be taking videos and snaps, but like honestly, now at this point, I'm like chilling. You know?
Yeah.
Like that's the thing about me. Like the reason this photography and music and networking and stuff comes naturally to me, or it seems like it comes naturally to me, is because it does. I do this because not even I have like intentions in my head. Sometimes I do. Obviously, I see someone and I'm like, I need to talk to them about music. I need to talk to them about photography. A camera is a dead giveaway. Come on, I see you with a camera. Bro, what's your Instagram?
Right.
Matter of fact, if I vibe with someone heavy, what's your phone number? Here's my phone number. Text me with your name, a contact photo, and where I met you and what you do so we can schedule a call, schedule a meeting, go and just do business.
That's how it is, bro.
And like I don't do things for pleasure anymore. I mean, I do things for personal pleasure and self-care, but like let's be honest, going to the club doesn't really sound fun. I mean, sure, you can go drink, have fun and stuff like that, but I would much rather do something like this conversation, this podcast. Even if we weren't recording, I'd be cool kicking it here with you. You know what I'm saying?
We've never.
You're a cool person, man.
I appreciate it, we haven't spoken a words until today, and hey, man.
No, it was
literally
just Instagram
time.
And then word of mouth from other people. Because Liliana, how do you know? Let's talk about Liliana for a hot second, because. First of all, how do you know Liliana?
So I followed her because I don't even know who.
Because she's fine. She's beautiful. That's my friend. That's my homegirl. She's a beautiful woman.
She's very beautiful.
She's beautiful.
Someone,
she gives me Selena vibes. Oh, queen.
She got some style, bro. She got some real style.
That sometimes too, and I'm like, you are literally. We need to take a photo session. We need to go. go. We need to.
Someone had posted a video of her, and it was like her skin progression.
She does events and stuff like that. You know, she's a beautician and. Is it beautician or
esthetician?
Esthetician. Yeah, let me say it right. Esthetician.
I had never heard that word before until last week.
I've heard it, but I never heard it in use. You know, like I never.
Oh, really?
I mean, like I guess I never met. I mean, like, okay, me and my mom used to be really close. Like we're close now too. Like my mom is one of my only family members that like I actually like have respect for. In that's my mom.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's my mom. I love her, even though look. I don't call her a bitch to her face. And I don't call her a bitch unless I'm like super angry. But like, we talked about this before. I don't call a woman a bitch unless she's a bad bitch or a boss bitch. And my mom is a boss bitch. My mom's a bad bitch. Like my mom is awesome, you know. At the very same time, because of that factor and because I'm like her, we butt heads a lot. I hope that sounded cool, but it kind of did, yeah. I'm telling you. So we butt heads a lot. Matter of fact, we kind of got into it before I came here. It wasn't like a confrontation or screaming match. We just had a difference in opinion, and we spoke about it. Because I've been personally working on, and I've noticed that she has too, about open communication and like respecting of boundaries and compromising each other's boundaries, and something where each person can leave the situation happy and content and like not with negative feelings, because that's what it is about at the end of the day. So as long as mama and I are on the same page and trying to communicate, I don't care about none of the other people I'm involved. None of the other people involved.
Got you.
My family and I, look, this might be the only thing I speak about on my family. We never have had the best relationship. My parents also have never had the best relationship with our extended family. I think I got like one cousin over here. She's my second cousin, and her father and my father are first cousins, and their fathers are brothers back in India. I mean, like, one of them has passed away, rest in peace. And then, actually, no, I'm sorry, both of them have passed away, those brothers.
Oh, man.
That generation's almost gone, you know? Let's talk about that now. Let's shift from family to generations now. That older generation's dying out, man. I mean, COVID's kind of caught them out. COVID caught them off guard.
Bro.
Especially the ones with pre-existing, young to old, people with pre-existing conditions like, let's say, Crohn's disease. I don't know if Crohn's disease is valid. Maybe not. Don't quote me. But Crohn's disease is kind of like bowel issues and stuff like that. So maybe not.
Anyone that had asthma,
asthma. I feel bad.
Asthma,
God.
bronchitis.
Thank God. Look, one of my boys, he has asthma. And thank God it's not that serious. He caught COVID. And I was very much worried. I was praying for my boy. You know, I check in on him every day.
That's fucking scary, bro.
Because, like, bro, I was like, you need to, like, drink water. You need to, like, snort some menthol stuff and get your airways open, like eat cough drops, like
eucalyptus,
aloe, Tiger Balm, and Vicks.
Oh man, I got some Tiger Balm because I fucking
Tiger Balm is that I consider Tiger Balm that brown shit.
Hey,
I never seen a Caucasus Mountain person come with the white with the Tiger Balm.
Hey,
man.
bro, I got some Tiger Balm. I got it right there. I could go get it, man. I got it right there.
Cool.
Bro.
I don't want to smell that shit right now.
Hey, it's strong.
It's strong and it's good, but it's like for a mood. Like I'm saying, when he's sick, like matter of fact, let me see. My nose is a little. You heard me just now. I got a little phlegm. Let me smell it a little bit. Yeah. And then while he's grabbing that, let me tell you guys a little bit more about me. Like music, photography. Oh yeah, much long, very long. What is pause? Pause. What is with my grammar right now? I think I'm just speaking too fast and I'm getting excited. And this is white though. Tiger Balm's not white.
I don't know, man. I bought it at Walgreens.
Man, no, I got shit straight from India.
Oh.
Like, my shit is brown or, like, golden.
Holy shit.
And it comes in a kind of a...
Is that, like, the bullshit version? Is that, like, the McDonald's version or some shit?
This smells like Vicks. Are you sure this isn't Vicks in a Tiger Balm
I don't know, man.
Bro?
That's what I purchased. I have Vicks,
Walgreens deadass put Vicks in a Tiger Balm thing and fucking... This is ultra strength,
God damn.
I need to look. I'm gonna bring some for you. I have it in my bathroom. I have multiple, 3 or 4. And if it's not in my bathroom, it's in my biological father's bathroom. And I can go cop one or ask for one. Or I can go buy one. We can go buy one right now. I know the Indian stores. I don't know the names of the Indian stores, but I call it an Indian store because that's what it is at the end of the day.
I wanted to ask you about that, bro. Because I didn't know if you were Indian or not.
Oh, yeah. My family's from India. I was born here in America, but my peeps are over there, like Southside.
Where were you?
Southside, Kerala.
Oh, okay.
Tip of India, like on the south tip of India. Don't quote me. Geography is one of my lack of knowledge. Like, it's just I hated. That's one of the things I hated. And I copped out senior year.
Well, social studies.
Because you can cop out, yes. You can cop out of one class, like either math or social studies. And then you can also go a step further and do a dual credit class during the summer. So guess what I did? I took the dual credit class. 1 semester's worth gives you a year of high school. Boom. Then another step forward is to like knock out either another history or like take away something else. So I knocked out both and I got a free period, didn't have a history class, had the highest level math class available other than, second to highest, because there's the MAP kids, if you guys know what MAP kids are, and then you got pre-AP and AP and dual credit and all that crap and woo, which, let me tell you a story. I think it's Fort Bend ISD. Don't quote me. It's like Sugarland, most city areas. They pay for their residents, the students, to get dual degrees.
Damn, what?
Do you understand what that means? They leave high school with an associate's degree in college for whatever they want.
We have a school like that down here, bro.
That's ridiculous. If I had that, do you know where I'd be right now? Because I wasted a lot of my life, man. I held myself back for a long time. Like, I gotta take the hat off for this
Go
because
ahead,
this is
man.
a serious conversation.
Go ahead, man.
I held back my energy and my power and myself from.
This is post high school.
This is no. Like, okay, my life before my first girlfriend.
Okay.
And that first girlfriend happened at 18. Right?
Yeah.
And I don't even. My mom. Look, my parents know, but we don't talk about this stuff. So if she sees the podcast, she's gonna see me talking about this.
It's like Voldemort, bro. You don't talk about it.
And I don't care because my mom knows I'm here. She knows I have smoked last week. Like, she knows I smoked in the past and how heavy and bad it was. And we could talk about that later because I let it get to a point that was bad. I don't think weed is a bad thing. I just think that if you abuse it, it's a bad thing. And if you let it abuse you.
For sure.
Because you can use drugs and drugs can use you, man. Especially depending on what drugs. Weed is like, come on. Weed doesn't do stuff to you. You're still you. You know, you're not. It's alcohol. Come on.
I've seen it change people, bro.
People judge you for not drinking alcohol, but people, come on. How does that make it make sense, people? People die. Weed saves lives.
Yeah, absolutely.
Marijuana saves lives and alcohol takes it. So what the fuck is going on? Make it make sense to me, because I'll fight you day and night. On a hill. This is what I'll die on a hill about, that this stuff is not actually bad. It's just how you use it, your intentions. Psilocybin too, your intentions are super important. I don't want to talk about that stuff, but psilocybin is a very interesting subject.
Absolutely, bro. I've been watching Hamilton Moores, bro.
I've
been watching Hamilton Moores. Do you watch Hamilton at all?
Hamilton Moores. I need to see a photo or like a space.
He's on Vice. Do you watch any Vice?
A little bit. I watch a little bit. I watch a little bit of everything. I like to consume. No. Wait a minute. I like to create more than I consume when it comes to media and like content. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good way to.
It was some game somebody put me on. They were like, "Look, you spent," and I did this. I had to delete TikTok, fam.
I never got into TikTok,
I strictly don't download the app.
He has a show called
show. I've definitely seen his face. I've watched a couple, but I never knew his name.
It's absolutely incredible.
It might have been stuff like on Instagram that someone like. Okay, there's like this guy. You know the thing I said earlier in the podcast. If you allow me to put a word to it, that's not me. That's somebody else said that. I stole that. I borrowed it. Somebody else is a scientist or like a philosopher or somebody. I think it might have been Eckhart Tolle or someone related to Eckhart Tolle. Yeah. That, if you know who Eckhart Tolle is, yeah, you do.
But he was all over Kendrick's last album.
If you know who he is, I don't need to talk about it. Yes, Eckhart Tolle is a great guy. Oh my God, go listen to his podcast with Oprah. I think it's called Food for the Soul, or I don't know. Oprah has really good stuff. Oprah's really awesome. Even though I don't know what rumors or what stuff went around about her, but I don't care. She's cool. And her podcast is great. So go listen to the podcast. I'm giving free shout outs. I don't care. But no, that podcast series with Eckhart Tolle, they talked about a lot of stuff. And you know, Oprah's a spiritual woman who grew up in a Baptist background, but kind of broke away from it and found her own sense of spirituality. And I feel like that's what I've done too. I was raised, and I still am being raised in a Pentecostal household.
Pentecostal, really?
Pentecostal Christian household. So
Marcel said something about that last week, bro.
I think either he meant either Marcel has also been in Pentecostal.
Or Jehovah's Witness.
His family. Yeah, but let's move on from that. He's been through some similar situations, so that's why he and I can have those conversations. But moving on from that, let me lay down the layers for you. My parents immigrated from India somewhere around 1998, 99. I was born in 99 and I was born in Florida. So
okay.
Let's just say 99, they're here in America. Let's just do that as a starting point, right? I'm sure there was much more rigmarole. Rigmarole. I haven't said that in. Moving on. Funny word, man. It is kind of rigmarole. Rigmarole. Okay. What was I saying? Yes, I'm sure there was a lot more woo woo woo, rigmarole, whatever word you want to say, corporate, mundane. You know what I'm talking about. A lot more stuff to happen before. One of my parents, I'm pretty sure it was my father, was stuck in India because of visa issues. You know how it is. It was difficult back then, and it's even more difficult now. I mean, with Trump and whoever else putting these random mandates on. Yeah, and I don't even know if that stuff's been lifted. Has it? Because I remember there was like a travel ban on like Middle Eastern countries or something, right?
Some shit like that.
Don't quote me, guys. I didn't stay too up to date on it. I can't really like speak on it like I know.
For a while, because I'm a big MMA fan, so for a while, a lot of UFC fighters.
I'm actually going to be in a boxing match soon.
Shit!
It's not nothing super like established. I've never been in a fight. I've had situations where I've had to defend myself or like defend the people around me.
Really?
But I've never been in a street fight or like had to like defend my life. I've never fought for my life. And
Honestly,
this isn't going to be a fight for my life. It's going to be like rules and regulations.
Okay.
We're sparring. We're not going to try and kill each other. I mean, I'm going to try and kill him, but no, I'm not losing.
Yeah.
Look me in my eyes when I say that. I'm not losing.
I wish I could manually zoom from here, bro.
No, that's another thing. The next step would be to get like a gyro camera that we could just.
I think there's a way I could do it from my phone, but I wish
I had mine, man. I have like. On that note, let me just grab my phone. Does this mic go with me too, or do I just
It's
pass
a little
it?
shorter.
I'm gonna just let it sit then.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't want too much feedback. I'm gonna grab my cell phone.
What percent is it? Let me know.
92%.
Hey, man.
Talk to me nice. That says 92. It's blurry. 92% charge. And what song was I listening to by Rollin' by Calvin Harris?
Oh shit.
Speaking of music, I don't know where your music is, but I'll play some.
Go ahead, man.
Because you offered me too earlier, so. Fuck the world, I'm a walking erection. That's Brent, man. Come on, talk to me. Talk to me, bro. What kind of... Let's move on from whatever we're talking about.
I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about. Go ahead.
I'll ask you a question.
Go ahead, ask me some questions, bro.
What kind of music do you listen to? What do you rock out to? What do you replay 3, 4, 5, 6 times? Come on, tell me those songs. I want that music.
I listened to a lot of Gorillaz recently, bro.
What's Gorillaz?
Listen to Gorillaz.
Nah, I don't know. Put me on game.
Like Feel Good Inc. You listen to that song?
It sounds I mean,
if I play
here,
it,
why don't you take over aux and play something then?
Yeah, play a little bit.
Play
Hopefully.
something, my boy. You watch Bollywood movies?
Bro, I wanted to watch
I'm gonna put you on. Oh my god. Yo, okay. Did I disconnect it again?
I don't think so. You're still good. Oh yeah, I was gonna say. I should have told you earlier, but if you ever see your levels drop, you're part 2. You're number 2.
Hello.
Yeah, that's you.
Okay. Cool. That's cool. But shoot.
You've heard this song before, bro.
I don't think wait.
Really?
I mean, it's giving me kind of Scooby-Doo vibes. Actually.
Well, they are animated. They're animated characters. They're animated band, bro.
We got something to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
I'm trying to think what other song you would know.
Cool. I'm gonna like mix in some Scooby-Dooby-Doo stuff for one of my next songs.
What about this one, Clint Eastwood?
You like older music? Is that what's going on?
This is a little older.
Play some Put Your Records On by Corinne Bailey. You know that song? Put your records on.
I like Silk Sonic. I've been jamming the fuck out of that recently.
Song. Just go ahead, put your head down. You know that song?
I don't, bro.
I'm gonna put it for you. Hold on.
Go ahead, man.
And look at this phone. This is a great phone, man.
Appreciate it, man. They're getting me a new case soon.
He has the upgraded version. He has the Ben 10 Ultimate Alien version of my phone. I got the 13 Pro with all the storage and camera stuff, and he has the Max, man. The Max.
My first Max phone, bro.
First one. I had an XS Max.
I used to have the 10.
Don't tell me it's not on. Okay, you have YouTube?
I was gonna say it might be on Apple Music. Just put instead of my library,
your library. How do I go to?
It'll be at the top.
Apple Music. I got it.
Go.
I use Spotify. I don't be using Apple Music,
bro.
man. No, I'm not judging you, bro. I think both platforms are good, and either way, my music's on both platforms, or it will be very soon.
Hey.
Excuse me. Is the power button over here? Oh no, you're.
I need a new case. I need a new case, bro.
3 little birds. You haven't heard this? It's old. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's old. I don't know how old, but it's old.
I like the way it sounds.
Right. So.
06.
Came like cinnamon. 06. I was 7 when this came out.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I was 6, 7 because my
I was
birthday's
9,
in October. Bro. So depending on what month, I was 6 or 7.
So I'm a Capricorn. Do you know anything about? I don't know any.
Capricorns.
I don't really know jack
if
shit
I remember
about that.
correctly, maybe there's a hinge of stubbornness. Is that true? I don't know. I know stuff about Libras. I know stuff about Aries and fire signs and air signs, and then I know stuff about. Okay, Aquarius is a freaking air sign. Why? It's because they're more emotional, like water signs. Because Aquarius gives you water sign vibes. That's one of the things I know. I peep because it just makes sense. It sounds like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's something that makes sense. And so, Faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go
I just saved it, bro.
ahead.
I've heard this song before.
I can't go high right now because I've been talking all day. I serve, I've been talking and running my booty around. Like, my feet are very much in pain.
You want that bullshit Tiger Bomb, bro?
Now that bullshit ass. No, I don't want that bullshit ass Vicks. I don't want no Vicks.
Man, I'm so disappointed, bro. And to be honest with you,
yeah, be honest with me. I expect honesty from everyone in my life.
To be completely honest with you, because I've seen this for a while. You know what I mean?
And I mean, it's the right like gold symbol and stuff like that. Like, actually, bro, maybe not. This looks ghetto,
bro. I will be honest with you. I was very disappointed.
I didn't even peep this. This tiger looks like, bro.
I was very disappointed.
Walgreens,
bro. Walgreens, yeah.
Walgreens, I'm coming for you. You better get the right crap in your stores or stop selling this fake stuff. This is highway robbery. I mean, how expensive was this compared to Vicks? This should not be more expensive than Vicks.
I really don't even remember.
It really shouldn't, bro. I mean, that's ridiculous, man. I mean, it's okay. Do you understand that? Like,
I was disappointed in this, though. It didn't really take away much pain.
It doesn't smell like Vicks. See, and it doesn't work. Tiger Balm will work.
It didn't really take away
At the very least, it'll smell so bad, you're not going to be caring about the pain. You're going to care about smelling something that doesn't smell like that. And it doesn't necessarily smell bad. I feel like it's like one of those things that, whoa, slow down.
It's like being gay, no?
What? Pause.
No, Ben, you know what that is, right? Being gay?
I thought you said being gay.
No. Ben gay. Ben gay.
Ben gay? Like Ben Yay?
Ben gay, you know what that is?
I don't know what that is. I'm confused. I'm very confused. I need you to explain.
Ben gay is like another pain reliever, bro.
Pain reliever? Huh?
Yeah, see?
Oh, I don't know what that is. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, man.
Is it
it's
weird?
like Icy Hot, basically.
Icy Hot is cool. Icy Hot works. I'll endorse Icy Hot. But Vicks is good if like you can sniff. If you know,
now that I think about it, I don't know why I always say Ben gay when I'm thinking about Icy Hot. It's Icy Hot.
Is that the one you grew up using? That might be why.
Bro.
Why do you?
For pain relief.
What do you have an association with it for? Because guess what?
I think my mom just always called it that, but it was really Icy Hot.
That's what it is. Like, you know what? Chai. You know what chai is? Tea. Mm-hmm. I call it chaya. Chaya. Because that's how my family says it. We say, can you make some chaya or do you want chaya? Punjabi people say cha.
Oh.
Cha. I think north side of India and stuff like that says cha. C-H-A. Cha.
Have you ever been to India, bro?
Oh, a handful of times. I mean, when I was younger, my parents went twice. Once when I was super young, once when I was like 11, and then I went back once more after that for my cousins. My my dad's eldest brother's eldest son, and he's a cool-ass guy. He was getting married, so that's the eldest son getting married. Everybody's gonna pop out. When I get married, these motherfuckers are not even invited.
Oh man,
I don't know these people, and they share blood with me. Like, I have family, like, I shit you not, all over the world. Kerala is where we started. California, London, off the top of my head, like Michigan, Atlanta, Dubai, Doha, Qatar, Saudi Arabia.
Qatar, holy shit, bro.
I think it's pronounced Qatar, but like there's Qatar Airways.
Oh, okay.
They say Qatar Airways so American people can say it, but I think you say it with the inflection of Qatar. Qatar. Not the A. Not you're saying R.
Oh.
Qatar. I don't know. Don't quote me.
With like an L?
I'm one of the most whitewashed dudes you'll meet. I don't know.
Loki, I thought you were Hispanic at first, bro.
And I get that. I get Hispanic.
And
I get Arab. I get Indian. I get Pakistani. I get Bengali. I get Sri Lankan. I got Sri Lankan the other day. Do I look Sri Lankan? I don't know. I only know this one girl who was Sri Lankan from high school. And shout out to her because she glowed up.
Yeah?
She was a skinny little thing in high school. And I like skinny girls, but like, she just got good looking. And not that she wasn't good looking back then. She was a good looking girl.
But it was noticeable. It was a noticeable change.
I'm not going to shit on her. Exactly. She was a diamond in the rough. And then once the shine come on there and she came into her own energy, same thing would happen to me. I was insecure in high school. I mean, no one wanted... I mean, okay, that's not true. I'm not going to say no one wanted to be with me or no one liked me or like thought I was attractive, because that's not true. I'm the one that thought that. My insecurities told me that.
You were down on yourself.
Down on myself. Like I told you, this is where it comes Furkle. This is where it comes full circle, like that tattoo. Shout out to Mac Miller on some self-care, on some divine feminine.
Oh man,
Mac Miller, R.I.P. to a king.
R.I.P. man.
Taken too soon, and the way he was taken, it's just brutal. Crappy, man. I mean, I have Shout out to my boy too, R.I.P. Because I think the anniversary came up recently. People were posting about him, and I was just in my feelings because I was like, that was my little bro. Like, I met him through through my first girlfriend, one of her friends, and he was just a bro, man. We would smoke together back then. Back then, I would smoke heavy every day, so we would always link up for a sesh or always like freestyle, man. And this was before I even knew I wanted to make music. We were just shooting the shit, saying stupid stuff like, I want to fuck the world in the sun and make my son a gun, and like, that didn't make sense what I just said, right? None of those words made sense, but we would do stuff like that and have fun. We're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Got me some cookies.
Got us some cookies, baby.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
Hell yeah, my boy.
I think I've ever had these. I think
I told you this earlier. I love breaking bread.
Hell yeah, dude. It's an important thing, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, yeah. These are called Lotus Biscoff cookies. They're like cinnamony and like they're just good, okay? Go buy some from Costco or somewhere. Amazon got them good too. Scores bars are, do I have it? I have a Scores bar in my pocket. I don't.
A Scores bar.
Where did I put my Scores bar? Whatever. It's a Oh, I ate it.
Man, hungry.
My hungry self ate it in the car on the drive over. I wanted to like save it for after, but whatever. It's cool. We got these. But yeah, these are really good cookies. Like, I remember eating them at a certain point in my life. So there's memories with it too. It's a strong taste. So smells and tastes are very significant for connecting with memories, you know?
I like it, man. Mm-hmm. I like cinnamon. I've always been a big fan.
You're going to connect this memory of this podcast with the cookies. And
now I'm going to associate the Biscoff.
Me, of course.
With the Biscoff, with you. Mm-hmm. Benji's Biscoffs. You know what I'm saying?
I was just about to say that, but my mouth was full. No, you read it, bro.
Damn, bro. So you lived in Florida then for a little bit.
ASMR. Well, the thing about that is, I think that they only lived in Florida for a year. So I was year 1 to 2-ish there. But like, I've been to Florida multiple times. Definitely more times than I've been to India. So, you know, and my mother's family is over there. Like, her parents and sisters and siblings, they left because, like I said, we don't have a good relationship with our extended families. So they kind of left to get away from everybody, or not even get away from everybody, but get a fresh start. I feel like that's more what it was about.
Do their own thing.
Yeah, because, you know, my parents been through a lot. They were, and it speaks a lot about my life, about the things I've been through too. Now that I'm even thinking about it, it's very much in this moment that I'm realizing things. Things are happening, always. Shout out to Liliana. She'll know what I'm talking about.
Shout out.
She'll know what I'm talking about. But these realizations, because... She'll know what I'm talking about these realizations, because we have them with each other, because we're both able to open up these energies for people and like read the energies and like be, if you allow me to put a word to it, be a vessel for a message from God, higher power, universe, whatever term you want to associate it with. We're connected to the source.
Okay.
Have you ever read the book The Alchemist?
Man, he's one of my favorite producers, but nah, I've never read the actual book, The Alchemist.
Paulo Coelho, the author, there's a book called The Alchemist.
Yeah, I'm saying I know the producer named The Alchemist. I never read the book.
Oh, okay, that's where you were going. Sorry, I cut you off. But yeah, no. I don't know about the producer either, but I know about the author.
Dope. He's really dope.
So we'll have to put each other on, but oh, sorry, Mike. I just apologized to a piece of equipment. Anyway, what was I saying? Something about...
Oh, The Alchemist.
There you go. It's a book by Paulo Coelho that... Sorry, I have crumbs on my fingers. And I want to switch hands with the mic, but I don't want to get the mic dirty. Okay. My hands are clean now. The Alchemist is a book that it's about personal discovery, self-growth, you know, things of that nature. Basically, the essence of our lives. For my life. I don't know about you, but my life for the past couple of years. Like, there's stories about where he would... I mean, it's a good story. It's a very good story, and it comes full circle.
So is it...
It's fiction.
Is there, like, a character? Okay, it's fiction. I got you.
The main character is actually never named. I think the main character's name is Santiago, but he or they are never referred to as Santiago. They're just... I think it's from their point of view. I'm not sure. I got to read the book again. I got the 20th anniversary edition of the book, which has really dope artwork on it. And there's a lot of symbolism and stuff like that. Like there's two eagles that fly with each other. There's a pyramid and there's a sunset and there's like rays of light that connect with other things. And excuse me, hold on. Excuse me. I didn't want to. Well, I should have burped into the mic. Maybe next time.
ASMR.
ASMR, but hold on.
Cookie's getting you, bro.
Oh,
goddamn.
Apologies. How did that sound? I don't apologize, actually. I gotta stop saying sorry for. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things I've been learning, to stop apologizing for my own emotions, or like taking up space, or like wanting to be like included. Mm-hmm. That's like a normal thing. Like, why wouldn't I want to be included with my friend group? If I'm out with you, why wouldn't I want to be in the conversation? And why wouldn't you include me unless you don't fuck with me? Like, why did you invite me out? I didn't want to be here. I came to see you. Now I'm talking about something that happened the other night. And I'm not going to name names.
All right, no names.
But like, I only came out and I'm tired. I came off of work. I came straight from work. Today, too, I didn't go nowhere. I went from work to here.
Dude, low-key, I thought the fit you had on was like your work fit. I thought you came straight from work.
No, I did change my shirt. This is my Dragon Ball Z tank top with Vegeta on Goku on it, but like, and it's like my workout shit too. Like, training to be the most powerful universe's most powerful warrior. Whatever the shirt says, right? In fact, I'm gonna just zip this up because I feel weird now.
Everyone's looking at it now, bro.
Yeah, everyone's looking at it now. Like, it was just there before, but no, you guys can't see Vegeta yet. I'm not Vegeta right now. I'm Sybarite. I mean, I'm always Vegeta, but like, you gotta really make me get out of my seat to show you that I'm Vegeta, because Vegeta's no bullshit. No, if Vegeta gotta get out of his seat. If Sybarite Vegeta, whatever name you want to call me, if Benjamin Godson wants to get out of his seat, or has to get out of his seat to handle the situation, it's going to get handled. And it's going to get handled with militants. Militants. Because if I got to get up, I told you this before we started recording, like, I'm a really chill person, okay? I will do it, but I don't like confrontation. I don't like it. It's not it's not really the thing I want to do. I solve problems with my intellect, my words, my reason. You know, last resort is these hands. And trust me, I got 2 of them. They're fully functional. You want me to show you? I can. But I don't really need to or want to. It's like that thing about being an alpha. An alpha doesn't have to balk that they're an alpha. I don't have to say that I'm an alpha. I am. I be. I is. Right?
It's just out there.
Horrible grammar, but you get the point. If you watch the show Teen Wolf, and this cologne is really good. Yeah. Versace, shout out. But
shout out Versace. Eros.
Have you watched the show Teen Wolf? Do you be watching TV
the old
shows?
One or the
Teen Wolf, like the one with like that guy? What was his name?
Michael J. Fox. I know the OG one.
No, bro, not the OG one.
Okay,
the one that's on Hulu.
No, I haven't seen it.
Nah, bro, that one, and they just actually released a movie that's like future
part of
events.
It?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is he like still playing basketball and shit?
Excuse me. Nah, bro, the sport in there was lacrosse.
Oh shit! Hey, lacrosse is a big thing.
Lacrosse is cool, and especially
cricket too. Apparently, cricket's a big thing.
Cricket's like India's number one. India and like Britain, or like I don't know, some other countries, like the only 2 that like really are the main forces in cricket. But
what's up with that? What do you?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just Indian. It's like if you ask an Indian person what namaste means, it's like. Or like, no, when people say namaste, or like however you pronounce it, I think white people say namaste or whatever. But I think the actual pronunciation is like namaste or something close to that, like namaste, like something like that with the head bob. That's the Indian shit. I could do that. I could do that. I could do that all day. What the? You see how natural that was?
Jesus Christ.
Like. Forget you if you want to call me anything, okay? I don't know if that's okay. Should I not do
good,
that?
Bro. You're good.
I didn't mean nothing mean by it. I'm just people who disrespect me for my ethnicity. Like, come on, you can't tell me crap. I'm Indian.
I wanted to ask you about that because if you dealt with any.
Oh yeah, I could talk about some stuff I've dealt
like
with.
That,
yes, as an American,
especially post 9/11, just a broad.
When was that? 2011.
2001.
I was like 2 years old, so I kind of grew up with it. It wasn't something that I thought. It wasn't something I thought about really. It wasn't something that like. So okay. It obviously had an effect on how people looked at me and interacted with me, but it was not something I realized. It was already just something that happened to me. It wasn't something I peeped. It wasn't something I understood what was going on.
Because I peeped it. Even as a young kid, I was like, wow.
You peeped it? You felt something from it? Okay, well, I want to ask you about that. But let me say something that I never really felt a lot of discrimination growing up or even now. I mean, like, Indian people are kind of chill, too. Like, you see an Indian person and you're, like, either you're going to, like, not really want to talk to them because you think they're going to, like, have an accent or be a fob. That or they're one of the coolest motherfuckers you've ever met. That or they're one of the most toxic motherfuckers you met. Because let me tell you something about the brown community, especially here in America. Toxic. They are. We are. I'm not because I disconnected myself. That's another reason I'm kind of whitewashed or like culturally washed because I like to say Houston washed because Houston has a certain like what's the way I want to put this, like black culture. Black culture is very big here as well. Black culture is very big everywhere because black culture has influenced so many other cultures. Pop,
music,
I mean, I don't gotta
fashion,
say fashion, everything, man. And a lot of stuff started with black culture and was influenced and bopped and taken over to do something else. I'm not really gonna talk about that. I'm gonna get angry.
Yeah, you don't want to mention Elvis or anything, you know.
Stop. Anyway, king of pop. Anyway, I mean, look, music good, but the other stuff, no. And I don't even know 90% of it. You know, I only know stuff that I know because, you know. Anyway, moving back to what we were. Ooh, this is great though. This is a great conversation, man. What was I saying though? I don't remember. God, dude. It'll come back around if I forgot, but like I really don't. After the tangents, it's hard.
You're talking about your being discriminated and shit like that.
Oh, word. Bless. Okay, so man, okay. Oh man. I mean, I wasn't bullied. My generation, class of 18, I don't want to say generation. I want to say my class.
Okay.
Class of 18, okay? Of high school class of 18. I feel like we were the last pivotal. I mean, we got 99 and 2000. Year of the Rabbit, Year of the Dragon, motherfuckers in there. That's cool as fuck. You come on. I kind of wish I had Dragon, but I also don't regret I don't regret having Year of the Rabbit. Right now we're in Year of the Rabbit and Chinese Zodiac. I don't really know a lot about that, but I know that the year number is 7 because 23.
Do you know which one was 97?
I'd have to look it up, but I mean, it goes in a cycle. So whatever comes after or before, 2 or 3 before Rabbit.
Okay.
Whatever's 2 or 3. Hey, comment below. What is the Chinese Zodiac for 7?
90. I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up. No, let them. You can comment, but comment your guesses, head ass. Yeah. Comment something. Come on. Tell me some song recommendations. I want to hear a song.
The Ox, bro.
Speaking of that, play a song, but I want to hear a song you guys play 3 or 4 times, like 6 times. I play music. I don't care if you're in the car with me. If I want to hear a song and I'm driving my car, Caroline. If you ever get the chance to be in my car, I don't let people in my car. If you're ever in my car, you're gonna have a good time. But you got I control everything. I drive. I don't let nobody drive my car unless I'm unable to. And at that point, we're just gonna wait till I'm able to. I'm not really, unless we're in a rush, you know. That's how I feel.
Larry June.
That's how I feel. Huh?
Put some Larry June on right quick.
What? The song? Hillary June?
Larry June.
We're listening to Larry June FM. Head ass. Okay.
Damn. What else were we talking about, bro?
We're talking about discrimination. So I'll tell you, I'm there. I was letting you do the song, but I'm there.
Cause I peeped it, like I said.
I mean, there's some stupid stuff. Like, I remember in school. I remember this very vividly because I was just like, it wasn't something that hurt me. It's like when some black people I know, they're like, when someone calls them the N-word, they just laugh. This was kind of like that. But it was more like I was like frustrated and confused on why. Because first of all, it was a wrong stereotype just because I have brown skin. And it was very just stupid and ignorant because I know the dude who did this. He's one of the Wins. He's one of those Asian name Win. N-Y-G-U-E-N. I mean, that's not going to expose who he is because like 50 motherfuckers in school have that name. You're not going to know who I'm talking to unless you know who I'm talking about, guys. This dude's a dickhead. and an ignorant one at that. And I'm pretty sure he's still. I mean, I still live with my parents, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna shit on him. I don't care. He doesn't. He's not worth.
It's in the past.
Exactly. It's not really worth. See, this is what I'm talking about. See how I was about to do that, and I stopped. I caught myself because look, and that's another thing about preconceived notions and secondary notions. Remind me to talk about that. Preconceived notions and secondary notions. But this guy, like, he just screamed Allahu Akbar while running past me in the highway. I mean,
in the hallway?
Hallway.
Damn, that's fucked up.
I'm walking a third period, whatever class, right? Maybe it was the end of the day, seventh period, and we walk into the buses or to the car line. I don't remember. I used to be both car rider and bus rider, but and then I used to walk home. I used to walk home sometimes, but that was like emergency situations, you know. Mm-hmm. If I had a ride, I had a ride, and if not, I could usually wait.
Did you have beef with this guy at all, or?
Nah, I'm pretty sure we were like, I'm pretty sure previous to this event, we dapped each other in the hallway, type
very,
shit, or
strange.
Strange, and at the very least, we would do the, you know, the head nod shit. You know, boys. The boys know what's up. I'm pretty sure females be doing it too. Girls be, do they? Do women do that? The head nod stuff?
I don't know.
Or do they do the hey? You know? What do women do to say what's up? Or do women not do that? Do they not do that?
No.
Because women be catty sometimes and not as chill as us.
Like if a girl's at a grocery store, she sees.
Unless it's they're trying to. Sorry. Unless. No, go ahead. I'll say mine.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say. Unless it's like you're protecting another woman. Solidarity.
Oh, yeah.
Unless it comes to that situation, I think women are catty with each other. I'm not a woman.
Like
I don't know. I can't speak about it like confidently. I mean, I have women in my life who told me about their lives and their experiences, so I can comment on the experiences that they've shared with me, but I cannot empathize with a woman's experience because I myself am not a woman and I never will be a woman. I don't have those experiences. I don't get a period. I don't deal with a 24-day hormone cycle. Don't quote me on this. I know what I'm talking about, but I don't have the links for you yet. I can get them, but what I read and what I learned was that men have a 24-hour cycle. Our emotions are on a clock like that, or our hormones are like that, right? But women are different. And let's be honest, there's a reason why. Women are vessels for life. Women deal with all kinds of crap. Women are the ones that have too much power and were persecuted, let's be honest. Persecuted because if they were given the rights to all their power, they'd be too powerful. Amazons, look at Amazons, bro. Mm-hmm. They took out all the men. They don't need men to have kids. I read this story about how they asexually produced somehow. Somehow it was possible for them to still exist to this day in some undiscovered jungle. And anyone who discovers it gets killed. Do you understand that? That's a very real possibility. There are areas in this world. Sorry, I wanted to fix my hair. There are areas in this world that are where indigenous people live and tribes live. And if you go there, you get killed,
bro. You get killed, yeah.
Murked with spears.
They've never been off
by
the
people
island.
in loincloths. No disrespect. That's how they live. That's how they live as a tribe. And I think it's natural. And it's, because that's how Native Americans were. Maybe Native Americans did different stuff like, cloths with deer skin and stuff. I don't know how developed these indigenous tribes are. Because they're on an island. They just have the resources of that island. And when those resources of the island run out, they have to wait for it to naturally come back. Like it's like forest fires. Forest fires are actually good in controlled situations. I'm not the stuff that's going on. There's forest fires going on right now while I'm speaking. My boy is a trucker trucking water to the fires
in California,
risking his life. No, well, all over the state, wherever the fires are, he's there. I mean, I think there's stuff going on in the Amazon forest too. Not just Cali, right? And don't quote me, guys. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about, okay? A wise man knows what he knows, and a fool thinks he knows it all. So I'll be very candid that I don't know exactly, but this is what my understanding is at this point in time with the research and knowledge that I've gained from 23 years. Because I do research on my own. Like, I went to school for a bit. I didn't graduate. I chose not to go back. People will say I dropped out. I'll say I dropped out. I don't care. I chose not to go.
College, yeah.
Yeah, college is not for everybody, and it damn sure wasn't for me. Because I went, guess what? I went for my parents. For their
approval? I don't even, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I know. But, like, I want to take the.
Go ahead. You gotta take it.
No, I'm talking about something. I can text that person back in a second. Hold on. The song is cool. Send me that song.
One? Yeah,
Send me the song. Send me the song.
My boy Larry June, bro.
Larry June got some stuff going on. But hold on. Train of thought coming back. Choo 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 choo. What was it talking about? I tried to do that choo choo as if the train of thought would come back, but it didn't. Hold on. It'll come back though, because I was talking about. We started with discrimination, then we went to.
Yeah, we're all over the place.
We've done a lot. I mean, it's in the roadmap. The roadmap is recorded. So, if anything, this is one of the things I was going to mention. The only thing I brainstormed about today about answers and stuff was saying stuff like, "Oh, this what I'm about to say." When I go off on all these tangents, I'm going to say 3 or 4 different things that you might want to talk about or that I might want to talk about, and I'm going to start with one of them, and then I'm going to forget 2 of them. So if I say 4 things, right? If I say XYZ, I said something earlier. First and second, preconceived notions.
Preconceived notions.
That's the one that I remember, right? But there was 3 or 4 other things that I said that I was gonna talk about, and our train of thought or conversation shifted, and that was no longer a place to say that. Mm-hmm. But when you look at the recording, you know, you could use it for use it for future stuff. You could write it down. We could even do a repeat guest experience where you're like, hey, you mentioned this last time, but we didn't even talk about it.
Yeah, we didn't get into it.
So that could be something we do, man. 100%.
We're probably at like an hour and 20. I wanted to get into future creative plans you have. I know you mentioned photography. We didn't even
talk about that stuff. I've been so focused on other stuff. I haven't even been shouting myself out like that. You see, and it's like I said, I don't care. Like, it'll come either way as long as I'm committed to the craft. And I'll be honest, you know, in the past month or so, I haven't been able to, or I haven't been committed to posting on social media as much. At least not full posts with my personalized portrait shots and stuff like that. Like, all the stuff for the past, like, I want to say 15 to 20 posts. I want to say the last 15 to 20 posts on my photography page on Instagram. And I have 3 to 9 Instagram accounts in rotation. Yes. Yes.
At Benji Pics, no?
Yeah, that's my photography. So I'll shout them out. Or you can put them on
I'll
the video.
I'll link them in.
You link them up. But right now, it's Benji's Pics is photography. B Godson 99 is my music, which I'm going to change it to Sybarite or something like that. But that's for music. And then, or I might just make a new one that's Sybarite. I could do whatever I want. But, like, the point is that I have 3 that I use mainly in rotation right now. Benji's Pics Photography. Godson 99, which is, right now it's music and miscellaneous content, right? And then my last one is actually one I just put into rotation. I don't even think you have it.
I don't think so.
I'll send it to you.
I know I just follow your photography and your main page.
So I'll send this another one to you, but like I don't send it to everyone, and it's because like it has pictures and posts that are from high school and before high school. This is the one where I like literally my personal friends are the only ones. And I did something where I purged the account. A lot of people delete their accounts, but me, I'm a hoarder of memories. And this one doesn't even take up storage space. It's on Instagram, dog. It's in the cloud. It's always there.
It's just there.
So I never deleted anything from it unless it was just something I never wanted to see again.
Is that your oldest account?
My first account. Okay. My first account. The name and privacy settings have shifted. I think right now it's a private account. But and it's going to stay that way because I'm definitely going to need to approve whoever's following it.
Yeah, for sure.
Right now, there's maybe 50 because I, like, followed people I wanted to. And then, but previously, it was, like, following 200 people and, like, the followers, meaning people who had access to see my posts because you can't see someone's post if it's private unless you follow them. And even if they don't follow you back, if you follow them, you can see their posts, right? It's different than Facebook because Facebook is just one request and when you accept it, both people are connected. But Instagram is weird. You both have to like follow. So, and that's weird that they own each other. But it's also cool. But I'm getting off topic, man. I wanted to finish that thought. What was it?
Your oldest account.
There we go. I'm not going to shout it out and he's not going to post it. So if you want to know, shoot me a DM on my other account if you want to be friends.
Get to know them.
Because the other accounts, I'm friends with people on them, but they're business accounts. You better be talking, if you're going to DM me on those accounts, it better be something I'm interested in and it's going to add value to my life, or you're going to be giving me money.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you reaching out to me for the podcast.
And
dude.
I'm not asking you to pay me. And I actually like, I was like, let me in, put me in, coach.
Can I tell you something funny?
Yeah, tell me something funny.
Oh, so we both know Marcel, and after the podcast, I did the thumbnail, and we're wrapping things up, and he's like, he said, "Oh, do you accept any tips?" And I thought. In my head, I thought tips like photography, video editing.
You thought you wanted to put you on game, but he was trying to pay you.
He was trying to pay me, and he's just like, oh, I'm like, yeah, because I didn't even think about it. And he's just like, well, would you have Cash App or Venmo? Or I'm just like,
don't tell me he sent you money.
No. I told him, I was like, dude, don't worry about it. I was like,
he would have. He totally would have.
Yeah, I don't need to do that.
Some bread because he's just that kind of, he's a really good guy.
Man, yeah. Shout out to Marcel, man.
Shout out to Nicholas.
That was so nice and super unexpected.
And it was pure and genuine.
Absolutely.
It wasn't out of any kind of like expectations. It wasn't. It was pure and genuine. It wasn't out of any expectations. Good looking, or good hearing. But like, it was just something pure. He just wanted to give back. He wanted to show you appreciation in a monetary. Money is a good thing. In that sense, he wanted to say, hey, look, money's useful for people. Could you get use out of this? I would appreciate giving you this if it would bring you use. That was his mindset and his intention.
Even after I was like, no, dude, like your time is worth a lot.
At that point, I would be like, can you just buy us both some food? Let's break bread. Mm-hmm. If you really want to pay me or like give me something, let's break bread, bro.
But I could tell even after when I was like, oh, don't worry about it. I could see on his face he was just like.
He wants to do something.
You know what I'm saying?
He's disappointed. It's his love language, and it's because you know what, he's been taken advantage of. I know we're kindred spirits because we both are so giving to people. We give without worrying about ourselves, and I think it's a man thing too. Because that was one of my relationships. I was like not communicative of my emotions. I'm still working on boundaries and working on communicating my emotions to this day, every day. Today. With you, I'm like, look, if I get too loud or emotive, let me know. And you're like, no, I want the energy. I love the energy. And I'm like, okay, I'll give you some energy. I got energy to spare. Even though I was on 10 to 5. What time did I text you? I got off around 4.
4:30, 4:40.
So that's like, what, 6 hours. That's not a bad shift. But I used to do, and at this other place I worked, we're not going to mention because forget them. We talked about it in the other segment, but I worked open to close shifts Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every week for a solid year straight. I gave up nightlife. I gave up friends. I gave up socializing. I gave up a lot. And I sacrificed it. And I didn't spend any of that money. Now look, all that money's gone because I was stupid and I spent it stupidly after the fact of earning it. But I earned it, and I'll be honest, there was like $7,000 apart from the other savings. There was $7,000 that was free to be used. And I would only use it on food, gas, and like spending some food on my homies. Maybe buy some drinks, alcohol. Like, let's get a beer. I'll buy a round of beer. I don't even drink beer, but I'll drink a beer with the boys. I don't like beer. I don't like it. If I'm
more of a liquor guy myself.
Yeah, if I'm gonna drink, it's gonna be some whiskey. I like dark liquor. When I'm with girls, when I'm with women, they like tequila and they like a vodka. So I'm like, I'll drink
the clear stuff.
I'll drink with y'all. Just to drink with y'all, I'm not trying to do nothing. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a very flirtatious, touchy person too. Physical touch is one of my love languages, my top one, I think. So, it's not always sexual. And like I said, with boundaries and energy and stuff like that, I overwhelm people. I overwhelm myself. I'm overwhelming. And that's why the insecurities and stuff in the past was so difficult because I didn't realize I was feeling energies and stuff like that. I didn't realize what was going on. Now that I know what's going on,
now you're educated on everything.
I know myself. I know my own energy, and I'm comfortable with solitude. That's why if I'm in a situation where my energy is being shifted, I'm like, hold on, let me get my vibe back, because this is my shit, not your shit. I'm influencing you. You're not supposed to influence me, unless you're positively influencing me.
I'm glad you've like discovered that about yourself.
Right.
Bro.
Thank you.
I feel like once people discover that, they can really start making things happen.
And it takes time and it takes personal effort because like you can't just fall into it. It's like confidence. Tyler, the creator, said this. I don't know how I got this confidence. I know how I did it because I know how I changed from my insecurities, and I know who changed me and what changed me. But Tyler, the creator, was talking about, I don't know how I got this confidence. I just got it. And it's like, if you understand, you understand. And if you got it, you got it. And if you don't, you don't. And if you don't, you better go get it or you'll never get it. And if you think you'll never get it, you'll never get it. That's manifestation. If you think you're never going to get it, or if you think you don't have it right now, you're never going to have it. I have $100 in my bank account right now. I have a Benjamin in my bank account right now. Realistically, off the mic, do I have $100 in my bank account? No. But do I have money coming my way? Do I have blessings and prosperity coming my way right now? I do have $100. I just don't know I have it. I don't physically have $100 bill, but I got a hundo. I am Benjamin.
100 is coming to you.
100 is mine. I am 100. I'm Benjamin. Do you understand that?
That's a good way to bring it
back.
back.
I'm not gonna boast. I'm not gonna brag about money. Oh, what's going on?
Oh, I think the recording stopped. Let me. We're still recording the audio. I'm gonna pause this and we'll come back for the last segment.
Welcome back to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We have a thinking boy Cesar, and we have Sybarite Productions Benji.
We're back, man. War,
pain, and stuff like that. And hold on, there was something specific I was saying. Something very specific I said.
Right now?
Yeah. Where I said, hold on, and turn on the camera.
Something about death, about the instant death and shit like that.
Yeah, imagine you get shot in the head. Forget the other stuff we were talking about guns.
Yeah.
Imagine that you get shot in the head. It's not always an instantaneous death. It's guaranteed more often than not. And at the very least, it's guaranteed.
Like paraplegia.
Paraplegia, a vegetable. Like, you can't eat. You have to shit out of a bag, or, you know, and I don't want to live like that. God, please, Father, do never let that happen to me. He won't. He knows I'm not going to do it. He never going to let that happen to me. And that's why my life has been protected. There are situations I should have never lived through. I should have died. And I'm not saying that in a morbid way. I'm saying that in a sense of like, I got caught up. Stuff was happening to me and around me that was overwhelming. And if I didn't get out of it the way I got out of it, I probably would have been caught up and died. But God, Jesus, whatever force saved me. Something was protecting me. Angels, God, my life's been protected. And I didn't even...
Someone's looking out, you said. Someone's looking out.
Someone's looking out for Benjamin. And it's not always been something I peeped until, like, after the fact, like, with hindsight. I'm like, I look back at a situation and I'm like, wait a minute. How am I alive? Why did I walk out of that door? How do I have breath in my lungs? Every morning I thank God. I'm a spiritual person. So I thank God. I say God. I thank God for breath in my lungs. You wake up. Waking up is a blessing, man.
Absolutely.
I heard this quote, every day you're above ground is a blessing.
For sure.
Count it a blessing. You're not 6 feet under. There's 2 deaths you have. One is your physical death, and then the last one is the last time somebody mentions your name. I think that's a song by Macklemore.
That's a crazy holy shit. Yeah.
First one is when you enter the grave, and the last time is when somebody mentions your name. Something like that. Grave and name. I got the bars in here. I just don't remember how the tune goes, but oh man,
that's an interesting point, bro. One day
I want flowers when I'm living, I want roses when I'm living, not just roses when I die. This ain't something I was given, had to take it. Go ahead.
Do you feel like
that was Russ?
Do you feel like you'd want your name through your photography, through your
I want to leave a legacy. I will leave a legacy. I'm leaving generational wealth, prosperity, a legacy. My name will be on buildings. People will donate things in my name. I'll donate things and they'll name them after me, like you know, whatever high school, like Rodale Palms or Nolan Ryan Junior High. Nolan Ryan was a person. He was a man, a white misogynistic man that should not have been. I don't know. Okay, I don't know the details. I just know that there's a lot of that stuff going around too. People wanting to take down statues at colleges because they're very much so not people that we like, or that people that should be celebrated. I don't give a fuck who they are or what they did. They should not have been celebrated for their actions. Even great people like, let me think of one, Abraham Lincoln. Didn't he have some shit he got caught up on?
I mean, he had slaves for sure, even though he freed slaves.
And didn't he beat his wife? No. I think he and his wife had a good relationship, right?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't want to put shit on his name because Honest Abe or whatever.
Do you know who Bobby Fish is?
Bobby Fischer?
No, yeah, Bobby Fischer, the chess guy. You know who that is?
It sounds. I need to see a picture. Like I said, the names.
He's not that.
No. Like the names and faces thing for me. Like you can say a name.
He's like the world's famous like chess player. He's like the best.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Player.
I wouldn't know. I know Queen's Gambit stuff, and I actually, Okay, me and Marcel played chess the other day. I'm gonna talk about that, but go ahead about Bobby Fish.
Well, he was like well renowned as like he's the best in terms of chess, right?
Yeah, okay, he's top dog.
He created different shit
like strategies.
With chess. Yeah, like he created different versions of chess. That's how like influential he is.
Oh, I saw this one 4-player version. And I was like, how do you even,
bro? And he was totally like.
I'm sorry, but imagine the like calculations you have to do before even moving a pawn.
On the 4 one?
On the 4, there's a 36 by whatever the number is. What is it? There's 12 pieces. 12. Why, right?
Shit, yeah.
So it's 12 by 12 by 12 by 12. That's 144 squares. 12 by 12.
I feel like the games just last forever now.
That's
maybe not. Maybe
not. That's was the mic in?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be okay. Cool.
It'd be like Monopoly or some shit. We're just going.
Yeah, forever, I was just bro. Why are you? See, this is the energy, bro. This is why this is such a valid conversation because our energy is just building.
Bro, well, Bobby Fish.
Yes, back to that. Fischer. He was the most influential chess player.
Dude, he was totally like really anti-Semitic and like he hated Jews like with a passion, bro.
I was about to say what does anti-Semitic mean, but now I know that you said that.
He was his family was Jewish, bro, from Poland.
Oh my God! It really, for whatever reason, be your own people,
bro. He denied the Holocaust. He said it never existed, never happened. Isn't that crazy?
That's like Kanye West saying that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I don't have to say.
Yeah,
what
you have to say it. Yeah, you gotta say it. Yeah.
But okay, let's talk. Now that I said Kanye West,
bro, he's a real.
What are your opinions on Kanye West? Let me ask that before I talk. What are your opinions on Kanye?
When his in terms of his music, brilliant.
Okay.
In terms of music, brilliant. Genius.
Brilliant. Unmatched. Let's say GOAT. Let's say GOAT
when it comes to
Life of Pablo, like Graduation, Donda, it grew. It grew, but it's good.
A little too long, but I liked it.
I mean, and then there was a stupid shit like Scoop Diddy Poop. What the? He did that as a diss, though. You know what's fucked up? He did that as a diss. He did that as a diss song. He did it on purpose. Yeah. He said, "I'm bad on purpose. I'm the worst of the worst. If I'm gonna be worst, I'm gonna be the worst of the worst." And he's still the best because you know what I'm saying. Does that make sense?
Even though the song was bullshit,
what I just say? Good. It was. Right? I'm sorry, but did what I just say made sense to y'all? If you're the worst of the worst, you're still the best. You live to be the hero. No. You either become the hero or you... No. I don't know what the saying is.
The Dark Knight?
You're either the hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Dark Knight, yep.
Come on, man. Talk to me.
In terms of person, though, I think he's like an asshole.
Oh, he's a dickhead.
And he's a dickhead.
But yeah. I'm going to tell you something now. Since you said that, I agree with you. But what I think is, and what I believe is, because I'm the same way... Now, I'm not like him. Run that back. I'm not like Kanye. I mean, I'm like Kanye in some ways, but I don't say I don't be doing that. I don't support that. I'm not gonna call myself woke because that would negate the wokeness or whatever it says. But I'm versed on some things. I'm versed on some things. Okay, and I know what to and what not to say. Okay, heard. Mansalai, okay. I butchered that word, but heard, okay. Oh, I like that. I butchered that word, but heard.
Damn, bro. On a side tangent, I think for my year anniversary, I'm gonna do a cipher, bro. I'm gonna have to add you to the list.
Cipher? What is that?
Like a freestyle cipher. So, for example, let's say I have a group.
Tap in. I'm about to come in with the heat. About to give you a free show for the beat. We rapping on the Thinking Boy podcast and Sybarite Productions coming up, and we about to last.
That's coming up soon. You're definitely on the roster.
Oh yes, I'm mainlining the roster, baby.
You ever see any of the BET ones, like the Shady Cypher and shit, where like it'll switch from like you and you're freestyling, and then it'll switch to my homeboy and he's freestyling, and then it'll switch.
Oh!
A little too loud.
Sorry, there's a baby sleeping.
Yeah.
Sorry, baby girl. Or baby boy, is it a girl?
It's a girl.
Sorry, baby girl. I hope I didn't wake her up. Oh my God. I would really leave. I would not come here again if I woke up the baby. Hold on. Okay, I think we're cool, but
they might be in the other room.
No, I know what that is now. Now that I didn't know the name. See, look at me. Names, I don't really. It's not that important. Labels are not that important. Concepts. I'm gonna go on a tangent now, but remember what you're talking about.
Go ahead.
Concepts and being and what's the word I'm looking for? See, I have a lot of like SAT vocabulary crap in my head. Like I'm very esoteric and colloquial with my vocabulary and vernacular. Look at the 3 words I just used. And that wasn't to brag, you know, I did this on purpose. I taught myself these words. I didn't just like hear them. Sybarite, man, that's a vocabulary word I learned. It's a word that came to me. I'm gonna put you guys on game. There's multiple apps that you could just download on your Android, iPhone, Google Pixel smartphone. If it's a smartphone with an app store of some sort, you can go in there and look up word of the day, vocabulary, like whatever of the day, and it'll just text you a notification of a word every day. So sometimes I'll look at it and I'll read the definitions. More often than not, it's a word I already know. Mm-hmm. Like persevere. I know what persevere means. Persistence, I know what that means. Those are 2 of the words that are.
You find the root word and shit. And,
yeah, so those are 2 of the words that are like pivotal and crucial to my life. Like, you know, you have words of the year or sayings of the year, interconnected, synchronicity, persistence, consistency, patience, and persistence is really the big one, because guess what? You can be consistent while being stagnant. You can put out a video a week or a month or a year. That's consistency. You're consistently doing that. Mm-hmm. But it's stagnant and it's mediocre. No, I'm not talking about you. Remember that. I'm not talking about you. Good. I'm talking about in general. You can be consistent in your mediocrity.
It's like McDonald's.
Oh, yeah. McDonald's is consistently satisfactory mediocre food.
Never goes.
It's not real. Come on, you know that pink sludge is still in there. But am I still gonna fuck up some chicken nuggets? Yes, with all the sauces. I'm gonna make up. I do this. I mix the sauces, dog.
The fucking. I'm trying to remember them right now.
Well, okay, Chick-fil-A. These are the ones that's coming to my head. Chick-fil-A, you get the sriracha one, and then the Chick-fil-A base sauce. You throw that bitch in a container together, both of the sauces, and then okay. Now that I realized I just said bitch, I'm gonna talk about cursing after this.
No.
That was one of the tangents, but okay. Damn it. Okay, forget it. We're gonna talk about cursing now. Whatever else I was talking about doesn't matter. Cursing is a form of self-expression. I'm gonna say it again. Cursing is a form of self-expression. Because I could say fuck this, fuck that, fuck you. But if I'm just saying like fuck.
Depends on how you say it, for sure.
That fuck was me saying bruh. Like bruh. Like frustration. Sorry, I got loud again.
No, you're good.
I don't want to wake up the baby. But I mean, you do this though. You have podcasts. You have people talking. They should know what the vibe is. I'm different. I am a personality. You invited me to your home. You brought this upon yourself. No offense. Full respect. I'm in your house and I'm trying to like, you know, keep myself quiet and like, this is boundaries. I'm trying to like, but those were accidents. I wasn't being loud on purpose. I'm just getting excited. The energy in here is firing me up. That's why when I go to the flat tonight, I'm probably going to be dancing. I'm going to put my socks and shoes on, probably take off this vest. I might even take off the onesie because I'm wearing... What am I wearing? I promise you I'm wearing pants. Don't worry. Normally I don't. You could just free
wear
ball.
Boxers and shit?
No. You could free ball this.
That's wild.
You could free ball this. And no one could even see the print because this part right here is a rolling tray. Not that I roll with it. I use it to hold... There's a secret pocket in there I could hold like pens and stuff. And like my phone. My phone goes in there all the time. Because there's no pockets. There's these pockets, but they're low and they're not usable. There's no function other than...
They're almost like not invisible. I barely notice them right now.
You know them, yeah. But you could hold lighters and joints and stuff. But that's not important. I don't use it for that. I don't even use them. They're there for decoration. But... Or if I'm like that, the mic was just low there, and now I need to put these out of my hand, so I'll just shove them in this pocket, and they're out of the way. But I'm actually going to throw them there because I'm done vaping right now. Like, I don't need it, you know? It's just something I like to do every now and again. There's 2 of them there. I got them for free. You know, I didn't pay for those. And I could throw them away right now and be content. I just threw them away metaphorically. They're not in my hands. They're not on my person. They're not in my mind, other than speaking about how I don't need them. They're not on my mind. Because normally with addiction, and I've been through addiction, I know what it's like to a certain degree. It's on your mind 24/7. When you're on it, when you're not on it, when you're looking for it, when you're going to get it, when you're rolling it, After you're done rolling it and contemplating rolling another, or no, after you're done smoking or using it, and you're contemplating getting more of it, putting more of it in your system, and it's not gonna get you any more elevated. You're doing it just because of doing it, you know? That's the point. You have to look at yourself and say,
what are you doing?
I'm wasting time, money, energy, life. I'm wasting my life. And I was living, but not. No, what is the saying? Alive, but not living.
Okay.
There we go. I'm back. Alive, but not living. Surviving, but not thriving. I don't want to just survive. Obviously, I'm a survivor, and I'll survive whatever situations I've been put in. And I have, and I will continue to do so. But this is something one of my homegirls, a very special woman to me, a friend, she and I had very deep conversations about life, trauma, backgrounds, religion, like how it shaped us, what it made us into, and the people that we are now. And so, wrap that up. She gave me this advice. She was like, look, I understand the mentality of I had to go through this to be who I am today, but remember also, it doesn't invalidate that, by the way. And nothing invalidates another thing. Opinions can exist in the same space. Are we good?
Yeah, this is the background.
Okay. No. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna look at that later, but damn it. Invalidates.
Yeah.
One thing doesn't see. Just give me a second. Sometimes you need to help me. Give me a second and be like, he doesn't have it, I'm gonna give it to him, you know.
Right.
But like, I got it. So one thing doesn't invalidate the other, and so okay, now I need help. Now I shouldn't have kept talking. Now I need help. What did I say before the one thing doesn't invalidate the other? There was something I was getting at. What was I talking about?
It was something about invalid, bro. Invalidness doesn't lead to. Or doesn't equate to.
Got you. I was talking about this girl from. Okay. I met her. Okay, that's not important. She and I had this conversation where she was like, remember, just because you went through those things doesn't mean you deserve them. You deserve better. Just because you're a soldier and you're strong and you survived doesn't mean you had to. It wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
Something could have been better. And it is better, and it will be better. Inshallah, mashallah.
Hey.
Come on. Good vibes only. I'm not wearing that hat today. I call this one my Bruno hat. On that note, I'm going to put it back on.
Go ahead, bro.
Forget that. Oh, glasses can go on too. Bruno Mars is one of my favorite artists. My favorite artist of all time. Now we're going to talk about music.
Bruno Mars?
If we may, we're going to talk about music.
Yeah, before we wrap up, we could.
Yeah, Russ.
Talk to me about Russ, man. I see you post him earlier.
People tell me I'm an asshole. Tell me something that I don't know. Ask me how I'm so casual. I don't know, it comes natural.
Why do you think people hate him so much, man? He seems alright.
Because guess what? He's a salmon swimming against the stream. He does what he wants, when he wants, for himself.
Independent,
mixed master produced. He owns every piece of art that he's created. And it's art. Music is art. Painting is art. Photography is art. Anything that is aesthetically pleasing to the eye, feeds your soul, you created because of a sense of passion and wonder and pure enjoyment, it's art. Me painting my nails like this is art. I don't understand why some people will say, oh, he's gay, or he's fruity, or different things.
Feminine
there
or something like
no,
that. No,
it's feminine. It's not even feminine. Let me get to this, because I'm actually pretty passionate. I like doing this because I like painting my nails, and I made art out of it. Okay. I don't get it when people are like, oh, that's gay, oh, that's wrong, oh, that's woo woo woo. This is a color. Some people can't even see color. Can you understand that? Some people live and don't see color. I don't know if you want to wrap up, but that's ridiculous. And the fact that you're getting mad at me for putting color on my nails is ridiculous. And the fact that you're getting... Now I'm going to talk about the Indian community. The fact that you're mad that I grow out my hair is just ridiculous.
How they want you to have your hair?
Oh my God, let me talk about it. My hair is a very much part of my identity. Hair in general, for women and men in general, both of them. Men, it's different because men get haircuts every 2 weeks, every week. Their hair changes constantly. Women, when they change their hair, they're going through something, or it's a pivotal. If it's a pivotal point in life, even if they didn't mean to, or they're going through something heavy, if they're changing their hair, they're in a new phase. They're in a new era, a new chapter.
It's noticeable.
They're a new bitch.
It's noticeable.
They're a new bitch. Okay, a bad new bitch, right? That's the only time I say bitch about when I'm talking about a woman. They're a new bitch. Okay. It's a new woman. It's like a chop will change you to a new man. A beard trim will change you to a new man. I trim my beard. I mean, you see it. This is like earlier today or a couple days ago. It's already growing back in where I trimmed it up. But like trimming your beard, making it look clean and tight is like, first of all, an hours long process. Hours. Unless you're just quick with it in a rush and you know what you're doing. So I know how to do it. Minimum time I've ever spent on my beard is like, to actually get it the way I want it fully, like
you're about to go out and shit.
I'm about to go out, and I'm about to go out with a girl, or I'm about to go out and take pictures, and like I want to look good. It's not even for a girl or pictures. It's like I want
presentable. You want to be.
I want to look good for me, and it's something my family's tarped on. They're like, "Why are you dressing up to go out? Where? You're lying about where you're going?" No, motherfucker. I just like to look good. I don't care if I'm going to Walmart or to the mailbox. I'm going to look good regardless. Now, look, I don't care if I look bad. And even when I look bad, I look good. Like, my home clothes are good clothes. You know what I mean? Like, and I got some pieces that it's like, I might sleep in it. It's like some ratty shit. Like, with holes in it. And
yeah. The people who listen to audio are going to think you just did a fucking line of cocaine right now, bro.
No. Look, there's nothing up my sleeve except bracelets and this cologne. That is my signature. We're not going to say the name. It's a signature scent of mine, and his, apparently, he be using it too.
Hey, man, I had it in my,
And look, I don't own it. You can go buy it if you want, if you can figure out what it is. I'm not going to tell you. I gatekeep this.
I think we shouted out earlier, God. Bro. I'm pretty sure we shouted it out earlier.
Blooper this shout out. Like,
I could.
It's up to you. I don't care. I'm going to say it right now. Versace. Okay? I know lip reading. Oh, they can't even hear me. Anyway, you didn't hear the Versace. You didn't hear the Versace. Go fuck with Versace. Whatever. It's too late now. But, no, that is my favorite cologne. It's my signature scent. I wear it, like I told you, every day after I shower. And while my skin is still, what's the word?
I love, man, cologne is,
you know that point?
I love that shit.
Man, but you know that, I do too. But you know that point after the shower where your skin is still kind of wet and like supple?
Yeah, it's like
supple's the word I'm looking for. Supple and still, it has moisture on it, but it's dry. Your skin's dry, but the moisture's not faded yet. So
there's still like texture there. You know what I'm saying?
At that stage, I would spray a bunch, and so it soaks into my pores and stuff. You know, because my pores are open. So I like spraying it at that point. Sometimes it'll sting. Oh shit! And then you got to rub it out and kind of give yourself a massage, and then obviously you have to shower properly. You're putting alcohol. Isn't there alcohol in cologne? You're putting alcohol in your skin. That's obviously not the best thing to be spraying multiple times throughout the day on your skin bare. Mm-hmm. And if you're not showering and moisturizing and using soap properly, you can't be a classic man. You can be me when you look this clean. I'm a classic man.
Oh, shit.
Always smelling clean like fresh. I don't know. But that's a freestyle. Classic Man is a good song.
Classic, bro. Literally. Classic.
Like, the lyrics are really good, too. Like, you can be me when you look this clean. I'm a classic man. Oh,
the battery died, bro. We could do the audio for the rest of it.
But that's actually really interesting that the battery went out as soon as I was hitting that, right? So now we're going to freestyle.
Now it's just audio.
Now it's time to throw some music, some tunes on. Let's give some people something to listen to in the car.
All right.
Let's give them some car podcast stuff. Hello, everyone. Hello. How are you doing today?
I'll play that fucking
We lost the video, but I'm going to clap now.
No, you don't have to clap.
No, I know I don't have to, but I'm going to clap just for the vibe. Like.
Okay.
That was a loud clap, too. I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah, please stop, dude.
I won't.
You have to stop, please.
I have to stop now? Yeah, this is the point you're telling me you're crossing boundaries.
It's just a little, it's just too loud, please.
All right, I'm going to stop now. All right, Benjamin. That's your cue. You gotta be quiet. You can talk normally, bro. I'm gonna talk normally, but I gotta not make noise. if anything, we can head out soon or later.
Yeah, we could start wrapping up right now.
We head out soon.
We
You said
recorded
you're
like
staying in tonight. You're staying in tonight. All right. Well,
gotta work at 5 a.m.
Whenever you want to sleep and kick me out, let me know, and then I'll just head over. I'll just head over my new plans.
Well, before we head out,
right now, or are we gonna chop it up more?
Nah, we're probably
wrapped up.
Yeah, we're probably
I guess Spotify cool. I was gonna play music and stuff and freestyle, but we could do that the next session.
Yeah, next session.
Next session can be focused on that, maybe, because we didn't even talk about a lot of my music and photography.
Man, that's what I was saying.
Right. Ask me. Quick fire, rapid fire.
What kind of music are you shooting to
R&B, rap. Starting out, but I'm versatile, like Russ, my favorite artist. I would love, and I am, and I will. Here's some games. Speak your blessings in present terms. I'm gonna be writing music with Russ. Like I'm gonna meet him. He's a Libra, just like I am. So that's the music I make, and I want to make versatile. I mean, you guys heard and saw a little bit of. I mean, that's not even me trying. I'm just vibing. I'm not high or drunk. This is me sober-minded, clear, rational thoughts. My mind just goes so fast that I go on these tangents, and it's hard. So I have to focus, or I have to have someone like you to remind me. Oh, you were talking about this, bro. As soon as you mention that, I'm like, oh, there's my thought. I think it's like
and
a little.
You catch it.
Sometimes you've seen I catch myself, and that's because I've been doing mental training, like meditation and like working out. The gym is great, man. And that's the thing about meditation. Before I let you continue to ask about music, is there's multiple forms. You can find it anywhere. But go ahead. What else did you have to ask me before we wrap up?
Well, you said R&B, rap, and your photography wise, what are you aiming to do with that?
So let me tell you a little bit. So photography, if you allow me to put a word to it. If you allow me to put a word to it. Photography is kind of a mixed bag because it started out, I've done photography ever since I was a kid, like young, ever since I had a camera in hand. I took photos and was very much so like my eye. When people say eye, like we have an eye for the camera, the aesthetics, right? That's Sybarite. I was a Sybarite before I knew the word. I always been a Sybarite. Sybarite. Do you know the definition of the word?
I'm about to include in the.
You can put the definition in the tagline. Yeah. You can put, if you will allow me to put a suggestion. You can put a thinking Sybarite. A Thinking Sybarite podcast.
For this episode?
For this episode, special episode, I know you do the branding. You worry about your branding. My suggestion is A Thinking Sybarite podcast, number 36 or 35. That's your choice as well. Which number to
35.
put?
You'll be 35.
So, A Thinking Sybarite podcast, number 35. Benji the Sybarite.
I was, that's a good question because I did want to know what to
I
put.
wanted to be.
Yeah, for
so
35, like, dash.
Here it is. 35 is really interesting, man. It really is. But we'll get to the numbers later. Right now, the suggestion is A Thinking Boy podcast, number 35, with Benji, T-H-A, the, like the. Benji the Sybarite. And now, so Sybarite, if we're still recording.
Yeah, we're still recording.
Sybarite means, the definition, if you look this up on Google, if you say, hey Siri, define Sybarite for me.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Siri.
Could you please say that again?
Baby girl, please, can you define Sybarite for me? Sybarite, girl. Oh, hey Siri, can you define Sybarite?
Turn this Larry June off right quick.
You're good, bro. The mic should pick this up. Okay, I'm over that. I know it by heart. I really wanted Siri. I have a relationship with Siri, low-key. In the car, I'm like, hey, Siri, call XYZ. Because, I'm not always hands-on.
At work, I do that all the time.
That's why the AirPods are...
You'd like to call Pandoria Hardway.
Look at her.
Mobile.
She's on something and I wasn't even talking to her. Siri, never mind. Stop. Siri, never mind. Thank you so much for your time, Siri. Never mind. She said, no problem, I won't. She's, Siri, I have it on the British one, so... You already know. I can do the British accent too, I could talk like that. And I do a different thing. I kind of discovered this the other night. It's like, it's not a British accent. It's not an Indian accent. It's a Sybarite accent. And you see, it changes tangs every now and again. It's just me. My shit, cuz. It's my shit, brother.
You should do music in that accent, bro.
I do. I freestyled in this voice. And now let me kind of like, see how easy that, so... Now let me kind of shift to full British accent. So, governor, hello, governor. So bro, it's just kind of easy for me. You see that statement I just said. Now I'm going to Aussie. See, it shifts. It shifts with my energies. I'm trying to keep it on British accent. So, governor, hello, governor, bruv. Come on, bruv. Come on, you gotta talk to me nice, bruv. You can't talk to me all crazy, bruv. So, see, it's like certain words, certain things I could say. Now I'm talking normally off the top of my dome, but I'm still kind of freestyling like I don't even know. I'm freestyling in a British accent like you go, like man's not hot. What is that guy, that UK rapper, bro?
Man's not hot.
Shit, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to get loud.
It's alright, good.
But that UK rapper, man's not hot.
Yeah, man's not hot.
Man's not hot. 1+2 or whatever the quick maths.
Big Mac. No,
That's the thing. It was like quick maths.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know if that's his name.
Only get the facilities for that, bro. What the fuck he says?
Something like that. He just went viral for the quick maths thing.
Oh man.
But yeah, bro. What were even accents? And it doesn't matter what we were talking about. We've had a very good conversation.
Yeah,
bro.
man. We're doing. This is for sure like fucking 2 hours, definitely.
And you could make this a recurring, the audio that's going on right now, you could make it a 10-minute thing. Be like, hey, he had 10 minutes, let me just call him and see what's he's on. You could do whatever you want. This is not live, This is recorded content. Now that we're here,
yeah, I mean, this not gonna go up till like Monday maybe, so I have plenty of time.
You put your stuff out fast. Today's what?
I mean, honestly, bro, I could probably put it out.
Marcel's, you had it up in the same night.
Yeah.
An hour later, bro. You can put mine up that night. The video stuff, totally. I mean, is there a way you could show me what it is? I mean, I don't have to see it. I know Marcel was like,
it's just Adobe Premiere and Audacity.
So Marcel was like, I don't want to see it out of anxiety. Okay. I kind of want to see, at the very least, I want to see how it's framed, and then I want to see one or two things, how it sounds, how I'm coming across. That's all I want to see, and then I'll watch it in depth by myself later.
Okay.
Can you show me a little bit after we wrap up? Oh, if that's dead,
totally dead. Yeah, I can.
If that's dead, it's okay. I'll just wait for you to post it. But you can grab it off that even though it's dead, right? It's on the SD card.
It's on the SD card, but I don't have an SD port on the PC.
What do you need to post it tonight? Are you able to post it tonight the same way you did with Nick?
I could.
Marcel? No, I'm not asking you to. I'm saying if you wanted to, are you able to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. If that's the case,
if I wanted to, yeah.
Do it at your own pace, brother, because, I'm not worried about it. Whenever you do post, I'm going to post tonight or after I leave in the car with the lights on. Have you seen the lights in my car?
Hell no.
You didn't see them when you were walking on?
Oh. What color were they?
Bro, they were flashing different colors. I have the LED lights in there.
That's fucking cool.
And there's going to be more soon. But, okay. I'm going to take a video in the car and say, hey, I just wrapped up a Thinking Sybarite podcast featuring me, Benji the Sybarite. So as soon as the link drops, I'm going to let you guys know. I was too focused, locked in on the conversation to even freaking take video. And not even that he wouldn't let me. He told me I could. I just straight up didn't even be on my phone. That's how serious. That's how really cool and fun. At the end of the day, that's how fun this experience was, and that's all I care about, man. Yeah, and I'm with him. I'm with homeboy right now, telling him exactly what I'm gonna say on social media.
I appreciate it,
I'm speaking to 3 different things right now: my phone, myself, and him. You see how cool I am? I'm an asshole.
I appreciate you coming by, man. I had a fucking fantastic time.
Of course, man. Me too. Always, bro.
Literally was like a fucking Energizer bunny.
This is the first time we've ever met. And
this is literally
this is the first time I've ever seen heard your voice in person, because I watched the podcast. But
what do you think about my voice, man? At first,
you got a really sexy voice. No homo. Like, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? You have a really nice voice. Like, say something to me. Just talk.
Last night I saw you at the bar with that girl.
You have a nice, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's that, like, end.
I don't know why I said that, to be honest with you.
I don't know. You were putting game on a shoddy. I don't know. Whatever I said to coax energy out of you, that energy came out. So
I'm about to text somebody right now.
You about to text, play some game, bro. Go ahead and talk your shit, bro. But no, what did you ask me? There was a question.
I think we were talking about my voice, but don't worry about it.
Oh, no, you're good. You have a really nice voice, and I know because I said this to Nick too. Nick Marcel, he has a really interesting voice because I can hear the pain. I can hear the things.
There's something there. You think?
I can hear what he's been through in his eyes and in his voice and in his face, and just like you said with that money crap. with what he wants to do, what he goes, how he interacts with the world, I can feel him, and I can feel, no homo, I can feel his energy and how he walks in the world, how he walks and sees things. I can feel it and I can understand it because it's the same way I do. We care about people, even if they're strangers. We want to see everybody happy around us. I think I'm gonna talk about me now. I want to see everybody around me happy. Like, I don't want to see somebody out on their luck, bro. If I see somebody down on their luck, I'm gonna cry. Hold on. If I see somebody in pain or down on their luck in a bad situation, especially with homeless people, man, I mean, you got to be careful. You got to be careful because a lot of people are scammers, and especially Houston, you know, they got tent cities out here, but
especially around here, bro.
Yeah, around this area that we're in currently,
Yeah.
I saw.
This is where I grew up.
I mean, I gave one person a candy bar on my way here. That might have been what happened to my candy bar. Maybe I didn't eat it.
This is where I grew up, and it's been, yeah.
Remember earlier I was yelling about me eating my candy bar?
The Nar bar or whatever you said. I forgot what it was
Score.
called. Yeah, Score.
I'm pretty sure I didn't eat it. I was bullshitting.
You gave it to old boy?
I might have gave it. I didn't want to.
Did it look like he had one arm?
Look, I don't project this stuff. I don't front. Like, I might make a video about it one day, but I might not even not do that because I don't like the image it gives of like I'm doing this for the likes.
Right.
I'm not doing it for that. I don't need nobody to know that I'm giving this out to this homeless guy. It could be my last shit, and that was my last candy bar.
Well, let me ask you this: did it look like he had one arm? Was that the guy? Did he have one arm?
Old boy was in a chair. Wheelchair.
Oh no. Okay.
Old boy was in a wheelchair.
There's a guy.
And that too, it's just like, fuck. You don't have nowhere to go. You're in a wheelchair
He's
on
in the middle of the street.
I'm about to tear up. Come on, man. It makes me cry. It makes my heart ache and hurt. It really does. And
yeah, because like you'll never be in that position. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was.
Well, I'm saying in the future tense. You know what I'm saying? You're never gonna go back to no.
I'm never gonna go back to the streets, man. What is that song, Ramen and OJ? I can never go back to the old me.
That's what I'm saying. That part of you is never gonna. This just never. It's not gonna happen. You know?
It goes back to like what I said earlier in the podcast. How much time do we have left? What is that? 2 minutes? 30 minutes?
Oh, it's just counting up. We're at 36.
We're at 36 minutes, but I thought, we don't care about the video now, right?
Nah, right now I'll just put the thumbnail.
Oh,
so it's gonna be the audio with the thumbnail for the video.
Now that I'm not worried about that, we could talk. If you don't want me to leave, we could talk.
We could do another like 5 minutes. So
cool. But I got a lot of stuff to say. What was I just saying before I was worried about the time?
Homeless or?
Okay, I was homeless for a certain time, and it wasn't even something like it happened to me. I chose it. Okay. I chose it. I did it to myself.
Like ran away from home, or?
I mean, yeah, a little bit like that. A little bit of that situation. It wasn't home.
Right.
I have to laugh. I'm sorry. Humor is what helps. Humor is a coping mechanism people use.
What would you consider like a situation?
Home is supposed to be a safe A home is supposed to be a safe place where you can freely, any one person. It's a fortress of solitude. Any one person can freely be them. If they wanted to walk around naked, now look, if you live with people, no. If you live with your family, no. But let's say this, my home is somewhere I can walk naked. I can free ball. No one is going to tell me shit. I could walk around with my hand in my pants. Nobody's going to tell me I can't. Okay. That was horrible, and I was choking on spit, but that's the song, Lazy Song by Bruno Mars. Like, man, Bruno Mars. But, okay. No one's going to tell me what I can't do in my castle, in my mind palace. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about
safe space, bro.
Yeah. And I left that place because it wasn't home. But now that I said mind palace, mind palace and preconceived notions and second conceived notions. How about I leave you with that? I'll leave you with that. That'll be the last thing I mention, and we can turn off the
okay.
mic. Mind palace from Sherlock Holmes. That's a concept, right? You can go into your mind. This is something you can do. You, Cesar, and Benjamin. Cesar. I like to do the natural inflections. I'm learning Spanish right now.
Oh yeah, dude. Earlier when you said pequeña or some shit like that, it was pretty good.
See, it's me learning and understanding. Like, I'm like this, man. People say like, okay, tangents. No.
Listen, I hope that wasn't on audio, bro.
Why? What I just said?
No, what I said earlier.
About what?
I'm not even gonna say it.
Don't worry. If you have it, you're the only one that has it. You're the only one.
I'll listen to it again.
Yeah, just listen before you post. I mean, actually, I assume that you do that anyway.
I don't do that sometimes. Well, we're like Marcel. I got up that same night, so I knew everything we said. I mean,
you kind of just did that. You know everything that happened.
Yeah.
It was still in the moment, so you were like, "Oh, that just happened. I'll just post it." Mm-hmm. And I watched it. It was very good. It was I don't know if that's the best one that you've done, but it was very, very, very good.
It was real smooth.
Marcel
man.
was worried.
It was some real professional shit. He came in real like.
Marcel was worried. I tell you what, he had this conversation. Sorry, Nick.
Shout out to Nick.
I'm gonna put your shout out. Have a safe, fucking road trip, or is he flying?
Yeah, I think he's driving to Michigan.
It doesn't matter. Well, I don't know if he wants people to know, but
he said it. He said it.
He did.
Yeah,
okay. If he said it, I don't like putting other people's business. But on that note, putting other people's business, safe travels on your trip, bro. But I love you, and we're gonna do stuff like we're gonna make music still, and we're gonna come on, bro. We right here, solid. I know you're listening. I love you, Nick. I love you, man. You're my boy. You're my brother. He's come through in the clutch for me, man. He's come through in the clutch. But other than that, he told me about, because we have personal conversations, and so he told me about how he was nervous beforehand and post. Pre and post, he told me about the podcast, and that's why I messaged you afterward. I was like, I don't want to step on any toes. I'm going to let you handle your business, your connection,
right,
and then I'll handle my own connection. And I love having friends in my life that can do that. People, brothers. Because when we're out and we're doing... Okay, I'm getting on too many tangents. I told you I was going to say two things. Mind Palace. Mind Palace is a concept that you can go into your mind. You, Cesar. You can go into your mind and create a space. If you don't already have this, you can create a space where you can walk around. You can put up paintings. You can sit and read. You can... In your head... I can do this now. My eyes are closed and I'm still talking to you, but I'm kind of straightening a painting right now. And it's purple with... Oh, bro, I'm going to tell it to you. So, no, I'm not. It's personal, but it's purple and it's got gold trim. And the last thing I wanted to say, I forgot, but it doesn't matter.
Could I tell you something that I do?
Oh, go ahead. Talk to me. I've been talking your ear off.
It's different with this one, bro, because like I took these photos. But like
the in backgrounds my head, in your
like in my head, let's say I'm watching something on television, and there's a commercial there. If I see the commercial, I can see how they filmed that commercial. I could put myself there,
in the photographer's position.
Not even as the cameraman, but also as like the person in the scene. If it's a kid running and I'm like the dad, I could see like from the dad, he's looking at his kid doing it. Bro, I'm telling you.
I forgot to set a timer for them, bro, and I don't know where I am, but no, I know where. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what time it is, but like I know that I'm feeling really good right now.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying this conversation so much. But continue talking before I cut you off.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if it's a movie or anything, I can see their point of view. So whether I'm watching a movie, anything, bro.
That's interesting.
I've always been able to do that.
So if you watch. It's kind of like, whoa, hold on. If you allow me to put a word to it, it's like you have 3D vision when you're watching it.
Yeah.
You can look at a movie and be like, I'm watching it in 3D.
Yeah, so like let's say I'm watching
I'm gonna dap you up because that is cool. That's just you on normal life.
I've always been able to do it. I'm not sure what that is.
Whoa, I mean, okay. Building upon that, similarly, not the same thing, but similarly, I've always had the eye for photography. I've always had the aesthetic for nice looking things. I've always been a Sybarite because a Sybarite, I don't know if we've said the definition yet. It might have been one of the things I got frustrated with Siri. A person who is self-indulgent. Hold on. A person who is self-indulgent in their fondness of sensuous luxury. Sensuous luxury. Do you understand what that is? There's like three different
awesome definition.
There's three different definitions to break it down, and if you allow me to, I will, because I know what this is. It's me. A person. I'm a person. Benjamin is a person. A person who is currently, always, embodies. Okay? A person who is self-indulgent, meaning I indulge, I let myself do these things because I enjoy them. I indulge in myself. I self-indulge. A person who is self-indulgent in their fondness. So I'm fond of it. Like, I like doing this stuff, and I do it because I like it. I do it for me, not for nobody else. A person who is self-indulgent in their fondness of sensuous, meaning appealing to the five senses, and luxury. Luxury doesn't have to mean like, you know, a Benz.
Riches
riches and money and gold. Luxury is this.
What we're doing right now.
What we're doing right now,
It's a luxury.
Is luxury. Not everyone can record with equipment like this with separate mics. I'll be real with you, man. My podcast studio is a room that's above my garage, my parents' garage, connected to my bedroom that's over there in their house. That it's like an attic.
Okay.
And it has like a 9x9 or 5x4 wooden platform about the size of, let's say, from that bedroom door to the bed, or no, that bathroom door to this camera stand.
Okay.
And
The
then
tripod.
from your foot to the wall, right?
Really?
Right. That square of space, that rectangle that you're looking at right now, is a wooden panel that you can sit, dance, jump on in that room, and nothing will happen to you. But if you step off of it, you're going to die.
Holy
or at
shit.
least you're going to break a leg or your neck. You might die. You have a very real 90% possibility of dying, because I'll tell you a little story. Very small one, but very big. My uncle, the guy that I spoke about earlier, who was my dad's first cousin and my second cousin's father. Shout out, girly. What's up? She just graduated A&M this year. Shout out. I hope you're doing well. I hope you got that job you were looking for. I mean, we don't talk a lot, but the point is, her dad fell through the roof of the insulation of the attic and shit. And me and my father had to drive over as fast as we can while being safe, of course.
Oh
Buckle
my God.
up, okay? But, and don't be a dickhead on the road. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. But, okay, back on the topic. He fell through and he was hanging from a 2-story thing above a spiral staircase. Do you understand the 9 different factors that are going into his death right now? And it's hanging on his 4 fingers, grabbing onto this thing that's not even
Holy
stable.
shit.
He's hanging for the 10-minute drive. He has to hang. He has to thug it out and hang. He has to. Otherwise,
What ended up happening?
otherwise, well, we got there. We brought the ladder. Whatever their ladder wasn't
Where it wasn't. Yeah.
not a part of the equation. They have 3 ladders. Where are they at? Not important. We have a ladder that's extendable. So we get there. We extend it. I actually don't really remember if this is the situation. I'm speaking from memory, and you know how memory is. I might be telling you a story. It could be true. It could be not. The truth is that he fell, and he was hanging, and he's safe. That's the truth.
Well, good thing he's safe, man. That's awesome.
That is the truth, that he's safe, and he didn't break nothing. God was there.
But if he fell, he would have got fucked up.
Oh, man. At the minimum, a broken leg. At the minimum, man. To break your fall, your legs are going to break your fall. On a spiral staircase.
Oof. I had a bad sprain.
I think it was like not a spiral, but it was like a half spiral. It's like, you know what I mean?
Toe. Look at my foot.
Oh, bro, my toe's broken right now. I have a broken toe. Like, look, I have full.
Oh,
okay.
fuck.
This toe's broken. I have to go get x-rays at some point in my life to see if it healed properly.
I have some medical tape. You want some?
I have. I wrapped. Trust.
Okay.
I'm solid. Trust. I mean, I fractured this pinky multiple times. It's because I play volleyball. Or maybe it's this one. I actually don't know. It could be both. The point is that I have like 2 or 3 splints scattered around my bedroom that I've used in the past 2 years.
Okay.
3 of them, brother. On the same finger. This pinky. And I know what it is now. Can I tell you why I learned what happens? My feet and my hands. And it's just, it goes back to what I'm telling you about all these tangents and speaking fast. Some people don't understand, you know, they'll call me crazy, or they'll call me schizophrenic, or maybe label me with a mental disorder. And maybe I do, maybe I don't. That's not the point. The point of the matter is that my mind works this way, but I know that my mind works this way. I know my thoughts and intentions. I know.
Yeah, right.
I know who I am. I know how powerful I am. I know my extent. I know me. A wise man knows what he knows. A fool thinks he knows it all. And I'm a wise man in my years. In my years, I'm wise.
You know
Now,
yourself.
In my 23 years, I learned myself. I don't know myself fully. I'm still learning things about myself every day. I learned last week or last month that I'm an actor and I'm a painter. I'm a full-blown creative. I thought it was just music and photography. And that's why those are the only 2 things I'm focusing on. Not only why. They're the main two things. Look at me. Main 2 things I'm focusing on because they are my main 2 loves. Music and photography. But I'm into like fashion and jewelry, and like now I just told you acting and painting, and you know I play sports like volleyball. Volleyball's my main sport. You can see the volleyball right here.
Yeah, I saw it earlier.
You saw it, yeah. I mean, my keys have all kinds of crap on it, but I also have like carabiners and stuff. So look at this. I could separate that, and that's just 1 key and a pen. I put the pen on there after my shift today at the job, the restaurant. I was like, I don't want to lose the pen, so I'll just put it there. And then if I need a pen today, I'm pretty sure I was asking you for a pen earlier today.
Yeah.
I have one. It's just I didn't know it was there. Just like with the vape, I was like, I know I have it. I just don't know where I put it on myself. And then I look down and look, it's sitting in my lap.
It's just funny,
But going
bro.
back to what I was saying about stuttering and stuff like that, it goes to like mental orders. Oh, the way my mind works, I know it. And so I know that, look, all I need to do is and then I'm solid, man. I was already talking pretty quiet and pretty slow, but this is comfortable. Like, even if I were to stay here for another hour at this decibel, I'm not gonna, trust me, but I gotta go. I actually should have left an hour ago, shouldn't I have? Probably, I don't know how far my destination is.
Oh, you're going
We're
to the
kinda-
flat? The flat's pretty close.
Oh, then I'm not worried.
Yeah, the flat
I'll
is
be
like-
at the flat. Anyone wants to come see me, but
Flat is going to be 10 minutes, 11 minutes maybe.
that's a vibe. And I actually feel perfect to drive now, but I'm gonna let this end organically on your terms. But,
Absolutely, bro. So, hey, I appreciate you coming by. Shit.
Yeah.
I saw that it was a bit of a distance, so I appreciate you making the trip, brother.
Bro, sorry to interrupt you. I'm gonna let you wrap up. I promise.
Go ahead.
But it was a 40-minute drive at first, but then when I actually did it was 30.
I saw Pearland. I saw you were fucking going through Pearland. That's where my father lives, so I know.
Really, you
yeah.
gotta come to Italianos and
He
see
he lives by
where,
Manville.
bro. I went to Manville High School for 2
My
years.
sister just graduated, bro.
Really? Wow! Congratulations to her. Wow, she's about to start. Wow.
Yeah, I think she's trying to be a tattoo artist. I'm not sure.
Wow. Introduce me.
Yeah, I'll let
I
you
have
know.
no intentions or nothing about your sister. I just want to know, like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I gotta say that kind of stuff because people think I'm trying to like mac on their people, and I'm not. I'm just trying to like get a good interaction, you know? Like,
It's either that or a dental assistant. I'm not really sure. to
oh,
be honest.
that's
I don't know.
That's gorgeous. That's beautiful too. I personally have had a lot of dental work and still need dental work and maintenance done. I think it's one of the things that like is not going to disappear. Medical field stuff, like dental stuff.
Yeah. They always have jobs, you know.
Stuff like automotive engineering. And I say automotive engineering because it's engineering, not just car shops. Automotive engineering, because now we have electric cars and hybrids. Hybrids are ridiculous. Do you understand that? You can get gas, but then you can also just not touch it.
Isn't that crazy?
And just solar, my boy, or park at a gas or Tesla charging stations. You can even put that bitch in your crib. I got a Tesla charging station in my garage right now.
Well,
I don't have a
yeah.
Tesla, but I will. But I have the charging station ready for when I have it, And then they're starting. Elon Musk, say what you will about him. Some people love him, some people hate him. He's a polarizing character.
He's a bit of a weird guy.
He's a polarizing character, and I'm a polarizing character. You had to tell me, look, stop. You did.
Yeah, I felt kind of
felt
bad
it in
about
your-
that, man.
No. Don't look. Shake my hand and look me in my eyes. Don't feel bad, because you had to. If you didn't, I would have woken up the baby, and I don't want to do that. Neither of us.
Yeah, we don't want that to
wants
happen.
to do that. Neither of us is having that intention. It's just the energy here, and my energy is so powerful. It's like Goku screaming and going Super Saiyan. Look, if you're in the radius, you're gonna get a rock in your face or blown. Now he can tone it down. He can control his energy. Vegeta, look, I can control the Super Saiyan 1 or 2. You don't want me to go Ultra Ego up in
Nah,
here.
bro.
You don't want me to go. You don't want me to go blue like the shirt. You don't want me. I don't want to. I don't want to go. I don't want to waste not even waste. Because they waste their energy
Spend, I guess. Spend.
They spend energy going. Spend. That's a good word. I like that. Dap me up. I like the word spend because it's not a waste. I'm spending that energy to go Super Saiyan Blue.
I've been trying to use different words like that because I'm always just like,
It's
I
important.
wasted money on this. And they're like, well,
It's
you spent the
important.
money. You know what I'm saying?
It's
You needed
important.
it. You
It's-
spent it. You didn't waste the money. You spent it.
I'm glad you said that, and that I didn't have to bring it up because that's important, and it's something that I have been teaching myself, especially with apologizing. I think I said it earlier today in one of the sessions. We did like 4 of them, but
Yeah.
I said it, and I'm gonna say it again. I am going to stop. I have stopped apologizing for taking up space. Like, I don't know what I apologize for. Maybe it was getting loud. Now, I do apologize for getting loud and waking up and disrespecting the house and the rules. I apologize for the boundaries.
Yeah. No, I think you were talking about something else, though.
I know. But now I'm saying the example. I don't apologize for being myself that I'm loud. I'm a loud person. I can be quiet, but I don't apologize for being myself. I don't apologize for my emotions. I don't apologize for me taking up space. I don't apologize for looking for, and I'm not talking about you anymore. I don't apologize for asking or looking or expecting what I deserve. I know I deserve better, man. I've been mistreated. I'm gonna like leave now, but like I'm gonna put my shoes on, but I've been mistreated a lot in my life. Like, people have mistreated me and taken advantage of me, and it's because I let it happen. At the end of the day, I can't blame anyone but myself because I let it happen. Someone gave me that advice yesterday. My bro, the guy who's training me at work, like, he's not even training me. He's a server too. But he told me this the first time I met him. He's like, I'm the boss, and I'm going to become your best friend. And I was skeptical, and I didn't believe him.
A little, you know.
I was like, okay, show me. In my head, I'm like, show me. And guess what? His actions backed up them words. He is daddy. He's boss. He's a pimp. Nah, he's not a pimp, but like that energy, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's a boss. He runs the floor. You want something, you ask him. You want to do something, you clear it with him first. Type shit. He's the boss, man. And so that's how I operate too at my best. I'm not, whoa, the sound just shifted when I put this on. It's like it shaped the sound around my ear. Whoa. Okay. Anyway. I'm wrapping this up, guys. I know you guys been listening. You're good, you guys been listening for a long time, but here, indulge me for one more moment. This guy knows how to work. He knows how to make money, and I know how to work, and I know how to make money. But he's teaching me how to, if you allow me to put a word to it, elevate the game. He's teaching me how to elevate the game. Like,
your game?
My game.
Okay.
The game. There is a game afoot. Always. Things are happening always, man. The game is always afoot. Now, are you a player in the game? Are you a watcher in the game? Or are you the game master? Are you controlling the pieces?
Are you Triple H, bro? The game?
Triple H?
What know Triple H is?
Okay, wait. Tell me about that in a second. But are you the game master? Are you the one? Are you the Dungeons and Dragons? What do they call that guy? The game master?
Yeah, the game master.
Are you the game master? Or are you a player?
Or the narrator, I guess.
Have you watched Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
You remember the last? I don't want to spoil it. If you haven't seen Yu-Gi-Oh, stop listening.
I ain't seen that shit in years, but go ahead.
But the last, I watched it recently, like a month or two ago.
Pegasus or whatever his name was?
Yeah. The original Yu-Gi-Oh!
Is Pegasus the one with the thing in his eye?
Millennium Eye.
Okay.
And I thought he was a villain, but he's actually he's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. But he had some shit going on because he lost his wife and he was mad. But that happens, man. Like I told you earlier, everybody has capability for darkness. You have it. I have it. We've talked about it. How we had those intrusive thoughts, but we didn't give into it because we're not those type of men.
Right.
I'm not that type of man. I'm not. Oh, I'm sorry. That shit smells so good. We were talking about it. How it. Whoa, hold on. Don't say. Nah, we could talk. It's Versace, but it's not. Which Versace is it? We're not gonna tell you that part. You're gonna have to discover or come smell it, baby girl. It shifts scents.
That's what I'm saying. Over time, it shifts scents.
This is a completely different than when I sprayed it out the bottle. It mixes with your skin.
And to be honest with you, I prefer the way it smells over time.
ASMR. No, that was not a line of Coke. It was a line of Benji. Come on.
You know what I'm saying though? I prefer the like over time.
I prefer it mixing with. I mean, smell this on me. Tell me if it smells different to you. Does it smell the way you smell it?
No, it smells like...
It smells like me, right?
Yeah.
It's my body odor, my chemistry mixing with the cologne and creating my aura or my vibe.
The best is when you go out, bro. You sweat a little bit and it like...
That's what I'm saying. I'm about to go dance. Do you understand that? If anything, if there's a spray, I might get a quick neck spray before I go, just so it's fresh on my neck. If Shadi... I know I'm not looking for this, but if it happens, I'm ready, you know?
Right.
It's like with condoms. I don't have any on me right now, and I'm not looking to have sex. I don't want to. I mean, sure, okay, I'm a straight guy. Maybe I want to, right? Maybe I'm lying to you and myself.
Yeah, we're gonna say
but
no.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm not gonna say no, but like, I'm not really looking for it. I'm not worried about it. I'm not, and I hate a where the bitches at type dude. Why are you worried about it? They gonna come. They studying. They getting dressed. You know.
They never leave.
She's working, man. Leave her. Let her cook. You know. I respect the Miss Independent. You know. You can go out. Yeah, be out. Be a party. Whatever. Do what you want. I don't care about none of that. I'm not gonna judge nobody for doing whatever they do, but if you got something going for you, if you have a business, if you have like a craft, if you're doing something that is gonna better yourself, your community, I just noticed that. Is that a show?
Yeah, it's a show.
Yeah, okay. Dry humor, a
That's
little
what it
better
is.
than The Office. Go peep it. But if you're doing something that's elevating yourself in the community or people around you, I gotta respect you. I gotta at least respect you. And then, whoa, excuse me. Excuse me. I gotta at least respect you. But then if you're a beautiful woman and you're vibing with me and like the energy's there and like if you wanted to, you would. If they wanted to, they would. And they're reciprocating
Stars
energy.
align.
Yeah, if the stars align. Is that a song? I don't know. But if the stars align, come on, we're gonna fuck around and find out. Right? Let's go see what happens. Come on. And so that's the story with me and my first love. I'll say one quick thing about her before I leave. It came randomly. No one was looking for it. Neither of us was looking for love. Neither of us was even looking for a relationship or a significant other. She was kind of just out of some bullshit and kind of like coming into her own energy. Me, I was kind of like, I told you, I was insecure in high school and stuff like that. I never messed with drugs, women, alcohol before college, you know, before 18. But then with her, it was different. Like, the story is that I remember we talked about this. I was like, I'm not sure if I should talk about this, but I'm gonna now.
Okay.
The flat can wait, but prom, my senior.
That was it. Prom.
My senior prom was the magic night, and I still have tickets.
Prom 2018. 2018 was a good year, bro.
2018, man. I was 18, man. Coming in on 19.
That's interesting.
I was 16, going on 17. You were. Oh, I guess that's not the right ages, but it doesn't matter. That song is the dope vibe. I don't remember the name, but it's from a movie. But the same movie that these are a few of my favorite things. You know that song?
I do know that song.
I'm pretty certain. Don't quote me, guys, but I'm pretty certain those movies are the same company.
I'm usually the movie guy, but I don't know. You're
Yeah.
fucking me with that
I'm
one.
usually the TV show guy. Movies are not as good, so we're switching right now. But if you look up those lyrics, the movie and the song will come up. But what was the original thing I said? These are a few of my favorite things.
The Sound of Music?
Maybe, but no, what was the other thing I said? 16. Oh, I was talking about her. Yeah, so, you know, prom night, we caught feelings, man. We caught feelings because it started out as
Was she
friends.
like your date?
She was my friend date, but it turned into love date. Straight up love. And I didn't realize it was
That
love.
night?
Yeah, I mean, we fell in love with each other. We didn't know. We didn't say we loved each other until, I guess, months of dating happened. But I was still soon, too, when we said it. But the point is that, like, yeah, we caught feelings and fell in love, essentially, at prom. And that was the start of the love story. That was the, like, I can show you the world, shining, shooting,
Forgot about the songs.
splendid. Tell me, princess. That's what I used to call her. We never used to use
Did they do a live action one? They already did that with
They
Will
did.
Smith and shit.
Yeah, well, I need to see that, but
I didn't see it.
I want to sing this. No, I can sing in the car, but yeah, it was that magic, magic carpet ride. Like, I'll tell you one thing. There was a moment where we were flirting, like, and I think she did this. She was flirting with me. She got me to be touching on her hands.
Isn't that the best though when they make the move?
Yeah, but it wasn't even
Because everything's like so
it
like.
It wasn't even a move. It was more like a come here.
I like that, man. I like. You know what I'm saying? I like when girls do that,
I'll
dude.
come through. I'll come through.
You know why I like when girls do
Girls
that, bro?
shoot their shot by giving you a look for 2 seconds. I don't really like that. I'm gonna look at you and look away, and then I might look again if you catch my eye. I don't chase nothing. I attract. What belongs to me will simply find me, and I look at that with women, money, drugs, alcohol, fun, a good time. I don't chase it. It happens. And not to be conceited, I mean, because, like, I will move my feet if necessary. Like, if I see a fine woman or if I see a cool person with a guitar or, I told you, a camera, I'll run. Maybe not for a woman, but for a camera, for a longboard, for a big speaker you're holding on your shoulder, that's a story. I was in Conroe for a job. I just finished the job, went to a gas station, and I met this dude. Or I didn't even meet. I saw this dude walking away, and I was like, he has a longboard strapped, not carrying it. It's strapped to his backpack. That's real right there.
That's crazy.
Right. Then he has a guitar, an electric guitar, by the way, which is what I started on, what I have at the crib, in storage, actually. I pulled it out recently to learn, but that's a different story. to start learning again. That's a different story. But this guy had a guitar, the longboard, and I board too, obviously. Otherwise, why would I be saying this? But and then a speaker, longboard, and a guitar. Now those are three things that, first of all, if you have any one of them, it's pretty cool. But the fact that you had the trifecta, and then I'm just coming off work, I got nothing to do the rest of the day. And guess what? He didn't have nothing to do the rest of the day. He came up to pick up a pack of Rillos and go home to smoke. He walked. He lives 2 minutes from this place. And I told him, bro, you got a lot of crap. I can just drive you. Hop in. He hopped in. This is a stranger. I don't know him. He could have a gun. He could rob me. But look, I know the energies. I read it. This guy's cool. And we talked for a long time before I offered the car. I didn't just meet him and offer him the car. I said, hey, look, where are you doing? Where are you going? What are you doing? I just finished work. I'm kind of chilling for the rest of the day. What are you on? He was like, I was going to go smoke, bro. I just came to the gas station to get a drink and a pack of Rillos. Like, I was going to go freestyle, actually. On God. On God. And I said, bro. Can, like, me? Ben? I'm coming. Let's go. I invited myself. And I don't do that, but he basically invited me with the vibe. So
this was in Conroe, you said.
Conroe.
Oh,
and
shit.
Conroe's actually pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like an hour away, isn't it?
It's about an hour away.
About an hour, good 45 to
like
an hour.
Livingston and shit. I think it's more up.
It's a good 50, 45, you know, with no traffic, but a good hour with a solid, decent, you know, mediocre traffic. But the point is, yeah, I was out there for excuse me. I almost said the company name. Fuck them. Actually, fuck them. Hard F. Fuck them. But I was out there in Conroe, and I'm like Houston-wide, city-wide, like Texas-wide, you know. I've been everywhere in Texas, pretty much. Like Austin, the countries, hill countries in Austin is so gorgeous. But we're talking
really
about
nice.
We're talking about Conroe. Conroe's got a lot of like trees and foliage and fauna. So there's a lot of nice plants and nature. And if you guys like psilocybin, you know, nature's really great. Water's really great. Running water's really great. I love, even if I'm not on psilocybin forget psilocybin. Nature's great. Nature's awesome. Go outside, guys. I'm going to leave now. But the last thing before I pass the mic back to Cesar, go in nature. Take 5 minutes. If this is the only thing you hear from the podcast, take 2 minutes, man. Turn off all the music. Maybe put your AirPods in on noise cancellation and play music you like, with words, without. I don't care. The point of it is go and be in silence and clear your mind.
Look up.
Look up,
Look
man.
up from the screen.
Volleyball is a sport where you're looking up. Why are your heads down? Look up, okay? Life, if you're looking down, never let them see you bleed. Never let them see you look. Keep your chin up.
Head up. Keep your head up. Tupac.
Come on. Just keep swimming. Man, you can let your head down, or whatever that song by Andy Grammer is, bro. But you gotta keep your head up. Whoa.
Well, look, guys, that's gonna do it for this week's episode. I have been your host, Cesar Perez, with
Sybarite.
Till next time, peace.
Peace.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's awesome, man.